just to do that. Yeah, you know more. I'm not supposed to do that. No more. Okay. Yeah, you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, you.
Hey, look on the bright side.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh my god.
Oh, we gotta be on TeamSpeak?
Huh?
Oh, fuck that shit.
Huh?
We gotta be on TeamSpeak?
What? Well, yeah.
Oh.
Let me guess, your dumb ass fucking deleted it, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I'm on TeamSpeak. Hey.
You know, no, they said I had, so I came to the court, and you know, anytime they're open, it's better than me inside. It's been a little cold out. You know what? Yeah.
You know what? We're just gonna use Dan's audio.
Yeah, you can't.
Try to get there.
Deny you access, you know. But the only downside is it's searchy, so you can't bring in the good.
What?
What's up, Chris? How you doing? Welcome to stream. I mean, Q-Dog. My bad. We got court. My guy's packing. Actually, no, it shouldn't be that bad. I just gotta drop off my 2 med bags.
Oh shit. That's right.
What? You got stuff too?
No, I forgot about. No, I'm trying to get water, but I forgot I gave Hash all my money.
You want water?
Well, I'm just going to get some right now.
I'll just give you free water. What's up, Sonny?
I got some already.
Oh, you suck then. Danny, you want water, buddy?
I only got 2 in my lunchbox.
I'll bring you some.
I had two waters, a burger.
I'll bring you some. Except I don't eat that shit. You can't eat in the courtroom, buddy.
I don't. So where am I supposed to eat?
It's still loading. No, I'm joking. You can't.
Somebody's got a Cadillac Escalade.
So do you want me to collapse and die, or you want me to not eat in the courtroom?
No, you're good. You're good.
When's the action happening?
It's like listening to stories, you know, when they do this stuff.
What I could do is use my personal vehicle and park it right in front.
Or will begin momentarily. Thanks.
That guy smells good. He searched me on the way in here, and he gave me the hand
Go on, man.
sanitizer.
Who is talking? I think that's. So what we're listening to Dan's background. Fireman Dan.
Are you there?
What?
Oh no, I was playing to Q-Dog. What do you?
Are you there? Yeah, sorry, you're pretty low. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there you are. I'm an off-duty CS X-ray 278. Yeah, I got the fuel card here, or the ID card, sorry.
Takes me almost an hour to get in. Hmm. Oh, if you hear what? Oh, what you guys hear? That's Axel and Dan. You guys hear? Because it's not really a patrol night, so we're just.
Alright, thanks, man. Have a good night.
Chilling.
Alright.
And we gotta put a fucking shirt on my old guy. We just gotta dress him up.
Ditches coming in.
No, I gotta be my FD guy.
Make him look nice.
Oh my god, I'll make him look like fucking Uncle Jesse from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Cool.
Not.
Short shorts.
That's not like Jay-Z Dukes. Player. Clone. Court. Watching me look all fancy. Fancy.
You there, Xeno?
Yes, I'm working my guy.
My guy had a slight problem.
Hello?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
There's Xeno?
You cannot hear me?
I can hear you.
Apparently Axel can't hear me.
Oh, we got Stan.
Dan, message Axel and tell him his Discord's messed up.
Xeno's coming.
There's no tuxedos in this stupid game. It's like old guy doesn't have a tuxedo. Oh, right there. Okay, we got something. Ooh, that works. And then we just move this like so. And pants. We just need black. Like so. There we go. I wish. Fucking mag clipping. Oops. Alright, how bad is my inventory? Oh shit. Oh, you gotta
Funny.
be joking me, right?
There's an officer by the door.
Med bag. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. You can suck me. Later. Alright. Now we're ready for court, boys. Court. What the fuck?
Today is revocation of probation and the imposition of a
Can't get in there. Fuck. Door's locked.
You went inside? Did you get searched? You go to the left.
I can't.
Not the
I
right.
can't even get in. The front door's locked.
Weird.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having so many problems with Discord app.
We can hear you, but we can't hear you. What? Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you guys now, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm locked out.
Yeah, but do the RP chat.
What, /RP knocks on the front doors of the courthouse?
Yeah. Yeah. Just do /RP knocks on front door of courthouse. If Sam just joined, how's he gonna get in?
Unless he's already in.
No, he's not. He's not been in here. He just joined.
I don't see any text in the upper chat.
Oh wait, someone's coming, I think. Let's wait to see if someone comes.
See, Mark's coming out right now, but I bet to let Sam in.
What's up in global? Okay, so he did the same thing what you just said.
Officers coming to you guys.
Knocks on.
Seniors.
Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, the door's locked.
Come on in. Alright. Go ahead and turn around for me. Just pat you down really quick.
Alright. I'm an off-duty fire.
Off-duty fire.
Yeah, that's why you probably will see the card in my pocket, you know?
I think there's something poking here. What's that?
We're poking.
Okay. 1 second.
I was gonna say, I left everything in my locker at the first house.
Oh, it's the flashlight you got on you.
Oh. Well, you never know if there's gonna be a blackout in this town.
I understand, but can you take the flashlight back to your vehicle?
You want to just take it?
That works too. I was just gonna give you an opportunity to keep the flashlight.
No, you can put it behind the desk for now.
Alrighty, you're all good. Courtroom's right there on your left.
Thank you. They took my flashlight. Oh well.
So as to that,
Oh, okay, you're going back
does the
there.
state have information that would
I'm on the left side.
with law enforcement at that time because he called that in?
Yes, Your Honor, I have all of that ready with my arguments.
Okay. All right. Mr. Delacruz, again, remember you don't have to speak to me at all here, really. You can remain silent if you want to, but if you're willing,
It's
I'd
like
like
the
to ask
fucking
you a
old
couple
guy
questions.
seat back here.
Yep, come up to the podium, please. So, before we hear the whole story from the state, and remember, anything you say here could be used against you. What's going on? The last time we had this conversation, I told you, I mean, I was putting that GPS tracker on you. Why do you keep finding yourself in situations that are sort of hard to explain?
I'm not too bright.
Okay, but, I mean, I don't think intelligence has anything to do with the fact that somebody with history like yours keeps finding themselves into situations that are awfully close to trouble.
I'm doing my best to stay in trouble.
So tell me in your own words then what I should do with you today. Because you heard what Mr. Pearson wants. He wants to throw you in jail.
You should let me keep garbage.
Oh,
Say it again?
you know what? I know who this guy is.
Keep
Yeah.
picking up garbage.
Oh.
I'm really good at my job.
I've been dealing with this guy for the last
So
couple
hypothetically,
patrols.
if maybe I was to tell you that you can't
One
leave
patrol
your
you
house
tried,
except to go,
committing
you know,
suicide
do
by
the essentials, buy groceries,
pills
go to
and
work,
liquor.
instead of going to jail, would I ask you again in another month hearing that you decided to go out of your way to find something that you shouldn't have, and what's going to happen next time?
I mean, would I simply like the movie theaters and stuff?
What do you mean, the movie theaters? Like to work there? Like to pick up trash?
Like to watch a movie?
I'm not restricting your internet access. There's nothing in this case that makes me think I might need to at this point, at least. I don't know why you can't watch movies at home.
That's illegal.
You can buy them. There's like Flamazon and other services.
I mean, not the new
You
one.
could also
but-
use your local library. I believe they still rent out movies there.
But if I'm not allowed to
Let you borrow them.
then how am I supposed to go to the library?
You can be like
Through
Dan
the
and
website.
like use what's it called?
I did.
VTorrent or RTorrent?
No,
they
I
do.
don't use that.
Not a lot of people know. I guess that's why they're
I got
struggling. But
1, 2, 3
I
of
just
them.
wanted
I
to
got
hear
a
your perspective on it. If you could give me a
do
really
some
good
magic
reason why
on.
I should let you stay out there.
I'm good at my work. I haven't been bad.
Okay.
I stopped smoking weed, and I don't drink anymore. So
I eject.
We tested. Do we know?
I don't have any treatment provider reports on file, Your Honor. I believe you ordered last time that he would be subject to a drug and alcohol urinalysis upon return to court. Yeah, I have it here. This is based on his completion of community service, so it would have been the December 8th hearing. He would have
Excuse me,
also had a
sorry.
urinalysis done that day.
What's up, Blake?
Okay. Let's see if we can't have the deputy there in the back of the courtroom take him upstairs, and they can take him to a private room, get a quick sample tested up there at the lab. Make sure he's in compliance with that once you're done with your statement here. Alright, Mr. DeLaCruz, go ahead and, unless you have anything else you want to say to me right now, just go ahead and have a seat, and I'll have Mr.
You might want to
Pearson.
put gloves on, buddy. It's gonna be a dirty job. You're gonna put piss all over your hands.
Or anything like that?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay.
Could you repeat that? I don't think we were able to hear you.
I heard him.
Can you, sorry about that, can you hear me now?
Yes, Your Honor, we can.
Okay. I didn't hear Mr. DeLaCruz say thank you, Your Honor, or anything. He just kind of left, so I was wondering about that.
sorry.
Alright, moving on. The state wants to give me the summary of the allegations here, how we're going to proceed based on. It sounds like they're contesting both allegations at this point.
Yes, Your Honor. So, what I have here filed in discovery is an arrest report narrative from Deputy Dennis Stolas from the night of October 14th. Well, technically the morning of October the 15th. So, in summary, Deputy Stolas was responding to a call for service where Mr. De La Cruz had called in a potential illegal marijuana grow operation where he had located marijuana plants growing on the side of Sonora Freeway. Upon arrival, Deputy Stolas recognized Mr. De La Cruz as an individual on probation with a curfew. As Deputy Stolas pulled up on scene, he pulled his cell phone out to check the time. There was a time on the cell phone captured on body camera, and pardon me, this is the Monday morning, October the 14th. So in that report that I handed to you moments ago, page 3, that is a clip from his body camera that shows the time being 26 minutes past midnight. It is in the 24-hour time configuration, so it's 26 hours.
The citation I'm reading
that deputy arrived
says under administrative who the officer was.
That is approximately.
Says
Supervisor
R. Goodman.
After the call was sent out from dispatch.
The date of 10/27.
I don't have that information handy, Your Honor. Based on my conversation with Deputy Stolas, that evening was not very populated with calls for service. So
but then it gives a court date of today's day.
Upon
quickly. You could say a few minutes more or less.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Would the defense stipulate to that it was a problem?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Between when Mr. De La Cruz called and when the deputy showed up?
Oh, look on the right side. I don't think Deputy Guzman's here, so you can...
I'm unable to speak on the exact time frame.
Yeah, he's not here. You can drop that case. You can
my client,
talk to somebody
due to the conditions of the roadway, he was heading towards Los Angeles. The plants was observed being
it dropped
southbound back towards Toledo, so he had to drive.
Oh, you were eating. My bad. I didn't mean to talk about
before being able to call it in.
Feces and all that.
His curfew note that I read said 2200 hours, so 10 p.m. That screen from the body camera footage there shows just about, what was it, 12:26? So that would have been almost 2.5 hours.
Coming in.
I know the county does get busy sometimes, but
where
is he alleging that he made that call before
blue shirt,
2200 hours?
No, blue shirt, white pants.
To your left?
Yeah.
Mr. Stewart.
That's Axel.
On the left side?
Yeah, sure. If you can give me 1 second, I'm going to have a conversation with my client real fast.
And, Your Honor, the state has an opinion on that we intend to bring forward.
Sorry, say that again.
We have an opinion on their claim that we intend to bring forward during my
How are you doing, Blake?
Your Honor.
Okay, just give us a second to just confirm that.
Of course.
Weird. Well, I didn't
Your Honor, that
I didn't put in no extra prep into it.
Does he want to give us a time specifically that he called? Can he look on his phone maybe and see the history?
Yes, Your Honor, he's going to go through it right now.
And then, Mr. Pearson, do you have the communications department's reference ID for that call?
I do, Your Honor. Let me know when you're ready for that.
Go ahead.
It's 46421.
Would it be proper to lay down on the bench?
I thought of that too, but I don't think it would be a wise idea.
I'll be
Your-
just
Your
putting
Honor.
an inquiry on the system there if you want to continue. Sorry, yes, Mr. Stewart.
After my client went back through, he made the call to the 911 services at 23:30.
Okay, and we're still in agreement that that note said 2,200 hours? So does
Yes,
he
Your
have
Honor.
anything additional that he would like to add to explain the gap in time there?
My client, due to where it was located, in order to get back the right direction, he did have to go all the way down towards the Sandy exit, get off the exit there in order to turn back the other way on the interstate to head down.
And that took him, what, still, that's an hour and a half?
Roughly, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. Mr. Pearson, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, as I was previously stating, Deputy Stolas made contact with the individual known to be on probation, detained him under suspicion of a probation violation. Upon speaking with Mr. De La Cruz, he found out that Mr. De La Cruz had that pass from his probation officer to be out until 2200. Upon confirming the time, Deputy Stolas noted that it was 26 minutes past midnight upon initial contact. Further, as Deputy Stolas ran Mr. De La Cruz's information through the law enforcement database, he discovered that he had an arrest warrant. This arrest warrant, which is also in discovery, which I intend to enter into evidence.
Shit, Dad's gonna have a arrest report.
And that is arrest report, or pardon me, warrant number 49680, issued by His Honor Thurgood Hansen. Actually issued the same day, 10/14.
Wait,
And
the citation was issued the same day as the...
no, Your Honor, just the warrant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that warrant stems from a failure to appear on a different citation. If I take just a moment, I can find out the original court date for the citation. I believe there was a delay in the warrant actually being issued, as that court date would have been...
that's the senior judge there, so you had to wake him up from a nap or something to get him to sign that.
Pretty much. And I believe that court date was October the 13th that he had missed, so the warrant went out the next day. So once Deputy Stolas noted that there was an active
And the
warrant...
original offense was from what day?
Let me verify that, Your Honor. A moment.
Your Honor, I do believe this citation stemmed previously before the new court system had been introduced.
You got 4 more left. The new ones to
I'll
listen
have to
to.
double check that because it was
I got
supposed
you.
to be set up so that that wouldn't happen, but
Maybe I
will
should make
take a
6
look.
more, so you have 8 more to listen to.
Funny.
So, question: if I was to paint this floor green, I could probably make a nice floor is lava type shit going on. That's
Pretty
green,
much.
a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, I will say, as I'm looking through here at information, I'm seeing that Mr. De La Cruz has actually picked up a handful of new traffic citations during his time on, in between the time I filed the show cause until now. That may lead to a different outcome here.
Entertaining RP
I am
we
so
have
sorry.
here.
Because of the amount of traffic citations he's gotten, I am struggling to find the initial citation that caused the warrant.
Are you serious?
I believe that citation is citation number 49029, and unnecessary use of pardon me.
This is why I'm bringing Kirby back.
Issued by the assistant sheriff.
Tell me you didn't permanently delete him.
Sheriff Hayes.
Oh no, I'm bringing him back for court day, like these nights.
Was issued.
So they're so fucking.
On
So we can have some
September
action in here.
21st, and I see his copy of the citation here does have a court date of 10/13.
Like the other night when we Satui and
all that
there's a couple of
information
us
in Your Honor,
saying
Deputy
in
Stolas,
Hangout, like I was saying,
will
like I should bring Kirby out just to do something like this,
pardon me, that Mr.
just to
DeLaCruz
make
was
it
out
more
past,
interesting.
curfew and
what you're
placed him
saying.
under arrest for the misdemeanor
I'd be
warrant
like, "Fuck
along
you,
with
Judge.
a violation
You
of
can suck
probation.
that."
Your Honor,
I'd like
what I
to
want to
see
bring your
that
attention to
because
is
then it
this,
would throw you in contempt.
as he's already admitted, he
That's the thing.
placed that call to
I
emergency
can do it with
services
Kirby. That's the thing.
an hour and a half past curfew. His claim is that late at night, pitch black,
Stitch
while
would just
driving
automatically go to
southbound on
jail.
Sonora Freeway,
I would love to bring
he was
Stitch
able
before
to
court.
observe marijuana plants growing on the
That's
northbound
That's
side,
true.
across 4 lanes of
You're an
traffic
idiot.
and a center median.
That'd be
Better
totally
nose than some
funny.
of those sheriff's dogs.
Exactly, and better eyesight, Your Honor. Pitch blackout with only your headlights on. So he's claiming to this court, Your Honor, that he notices that. Proceeds up to the Sandy Shores exit, turns around, comes all the way back to place that call.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
I believe,
Really
Your
can't
Honor,
wait.
that is a false statement. Even a sheriff's deputy, trained driving that highway with their standard, even with high beams on, it's not going to illuminate that far across the highway to catch somebody's attention. Unless, of course, Mr. De La Cruz was actually driving northbound towards
Objection,
Palmdale
Your
Bay.
Honor. This is purely speculation on the DA's part. He cannot speak on my client's ability to see.
I want Dallas.
Based
I want
on
Dallas as
the
my court
observation of
attorney
what
now.
he has seen with other people or officers.
Well, you might want to speak to him.
Yeah, I'll
Go for
sustain.
this character.
If you want, we can go down.
What's
a
wrong with that
road of
character?
Expert witnesses and try and prove.
Oh,
that
if
a different
anything
way.
happens down the road.
What we will
Oh,
do
you
here
want him
is
to
I
defend
will
you.
go ahead and
Yeah.
say that I'm just going to consider it as suspicious for now. I
Dallas must
personally
be taking
don't
up a
think
role in
would be able to just come across such a discovery in the
as a
conditions
lawyer.
that are being described.
He is.
But if needed, we
that's
can
good.
have a further evidentiary hearing.
He's a
to
Leo and
determine
a-
whether or not that merits any sort of.
no, I'm talking
review.
real life.
For
No,
now,
he's
the
going for
objection on
real
that
life Leo.
point is sustained.
So what we can stick to, though, Your Honor, the facts being that he also claims that it took him an hour and a half to make a U-turn from the location he discovered it under regular conditions. There's
I mean,
it's less
I
than a mile.
certainly driven the roads that you guys are talking about here, and I mean, even on the bad traffic days, I don't get the fancy red and blue lights, but I mean, it doesn't take that long.
Exactly, and Your Honor, that's not speculation. I think I personally have driven it. You're saying you've driven that stretch of roadway as well. We know the roadway. That's knowledge we have. So, all that being said, Your Honor, it also don't overlook the part that we have the failure to appear, which is a misdemeanor. It's now a conviction. So he has the new crimes. If you wanted to even let him off the hook, Your Honor, which is your right for the curfew violation, so be it. We're still sitting here with a new misdemeanor conviction on failure to appear. So with all that being said, Your Honor, what I've placed in front of you, I'm asking for his probation to be revoked and him be sentenced to 6 months in custody. This is not his first. This is his second probation violation being alleged in front of you. I don't think he's a good
I
candidate
think I'm
for
bringing Kirby
probation
up for one of these.
because he continues to violate.
So I can do like.
Additionally, one thing I do want to bring forward
I'd
is
be like,
that he
"Fuck
was
you, pig.
contacted by
There's
a
no
couple
such
of
thing
sheriff
as curfew."
deputies about a week or two ago.
But that's the
Deputy
thing.
Stolas
That's
was
that'll
present
make the
again. Deputy
the
Stolas
court
made a
thing a
call
little
to the
more
probation and
seem
parole
more
department while speaking with Mr.
enjoyable. a little bit.
Realistic.
Deputy
Yeah.
Stolas noted that Jose De La Cruz
Like you have your
is
calm
always
ones like
wearing
these guys,
light
but then
blue
you have your
clothing.
ones that.
It was
that,
discovered
like,
that
like
same
the
light
three was
blue
before, like,
clothing
some of the
is
one
the
that
color of the
gets some
gang that he
aggressive.
was known to associate with. So it is the state's request there be a condition imposed that he not wear any colors associated with any known gangs.
Your Honor, what grounds is just because my client wants to wear a specific color? That's trying to speak towards him being involved in something that he hasn't been involved in a very long time. Just because he wants to wear a color?
Your Honor, they're known gang.
He's
colors.
racist.
The same thing that we have for folks
So-
on
so
probation
is-
that can't wear all red, all blue, etc.
So
It
is
falls
every
to the same thing.
color of the rainbow, Your Honor. But just because of that, we're going to start mandating people to wear or
So-
not wear a certain color, even if he's not having contact with the gang. Or
So here's what I'll say. I'm a big fan of the First Amendment. However, he has been found guilty of a crime, and I'm not saying that he's not entitled to exercise his First Amendment rights, but he's already past the point of conviction. I'm not going to say that you can't wear blue, but what I might consider doing here is in a manner that would reasonably cause people to believe he's showing association with the alleged criminal street gang.
What, the blueberry
Thank you,
gang?
Your Honor. The state rests.
All right.
Yeah, I like the
Mr.
Come on,
Stewart,
Dallas, don't
closing
fucking bow
statement,
down
if
to
you will,
that.
sir.
Your Honor, all the DA's brought forth at this point is
Speculation.
the probability of pure speculation on behalf
Ah,
of
Hey!
the client's ability to see. We've already
Yeah, fucking
spoke
called
on
it
that.
too.
This does not take away from the work that my client has put forth under the grounds of the law that's mandated him to seek a monitoring device, which he has done, to stay in contact with his probation officer, which he has done, to communicate with his probation officer on days like the day that was mentioned where he went to a family gathering. He reached out to his probation officer, gave him the grounds to be out past the certain time, but on that date, unfortunately, my client did witness an illegal grow operation. Your
You
Honor,
should go for
the-
being an attorney.
The citation that's on record
Okay, Jeff
was
Jr.
posted prior to the new court system. Under the research that I have done, that's something that we can look at further if you wish to do so.
The state objects, Your Honor. The defense's statement that the citation was issued prior to the new court system being imposed cannot be accurate, considering if you review the citation, there is a court date on there. The new citations given to deputies with a court date option happened after the new court system was put into effect. Therefore, he could not have had the citation issued to him prior to the new court system if there's a court date on the citation.
I am going to have to sustain the state's objection there, just given that those forms are approved by the state courts before they're passed out to the sheriff's office. That was a valid warrant, and he was taken into custody legally for it. We're not going to go back and dispute that at this point. I guess my question, Mr. Dela Cruz, you don't have to answer me, but why didn't you just pay it?
Uh-oh. Dad's going to jail.
I kinda forgot. They send you like 2 letters in the mail.
Dan's going to jail.
I came to court that day.
He forgot to pay his fine.
I don't have the money for my fine.
Kind of thing you probably should
Much
bring
is your
up when you
fine?
come see me.
$10,000.
It's kind of busy with the whole GPS and everything.
I'm a broke.
Yeah, they might actually take you to jail
Has
here.
we have any report that
broke
he has
trucker, what are you
failed
talking
anything
about?
with the tracker, keeping it
And I didn't
charged,
get
all that
no
stuff?
notice about it.
You need 10 grand?
Your Honor, Deputy...
Who's your lawyer?
During the incident
don't
that
have a
I
lawyer.
previously mentioned where Deputy Stolas contacted
How do you
him,
plan
apologies, I
to
don't
have a
recall the
court
date,
hearing then?
possibly 1 to 2 weeks ago.
Stand
They
up
even
to-
know?
The initial
Yeah,
call
I
for
know.
service is that his ankle
I
monitor
got
was
the
reporting
court.
him
I got the record
being
right here in
out
front of me.
past curfew and not going directly to his known work location.
So he's not listening to the conditions, but he is charging.
Well,
the
Ramon's
ankle
not there, so you can fight
That
it.
is correct, Your Honor. And I will say, to his credit, the story
Oh.
that he gave to Deputy Stolas and the other deputies on scene
Dan,
did
let me
not
give you a word of
result in
advice,
him being
okay?
placed under arrest or
Write this down.
in probation and
You're
parole
gonna
didn't want him
remember
back.
this.
It sounds like he was
If they tell you
left
that
for work
they
too
want to,
early,
do not ask for a
rather than
continuance.
going home, he circled
If they
Lincoln
ask for a
Square.
continuance
It's
to get with the
abnormal if you ask
officer
me,
about
but
the case,
they didn't see it.
you need to
as a
say, Your
violation.
Honor, my
And do we
constitutional
have a
right
formal
says that I have a right to
recommendation
a
from
fair
anyone
and
at
speedy
probation
trial,
about this, or
and
is
by
it
you
just your
continuing this,
recommendation
that
here?
does not afford me
It's
my
just my recommendation,
constitutional
Your Honor.
rights.
All right, Mr. Dela Cruz, answer
I'm
me
being dead ass
honestly.
serious.
This is going to make a big difference. Do you
Your
use
Honor, I have the
drugs?
right.
And I'm talking about marijuana.
you have
too
proof?
Here.
Proof of
Your
what?
Honor, I have the
No,
right,
never, no, not.
I have the constitutional right to a fair and speedy trial.
I stopped using those.
What's the ticket about?
By this being continued, You are
Okay,
not
so it's
affording me
been,
my
what, 30
constitutional
days.
right.
That's about enough time for pretty much
If
everything
they
I
say
can
that
think
they
of
want to
get
file a
into your
continuance so
system
that they can
if you really
contact
have anything
Ramon
since
about
then.
the case,
So I'm gonna have that deputy back there take you up to the private room.
I don't know how they're going to do
They've got the
traffic. I've
expedited
never seen them do
testing kind of
traffic
up
before.
there,
But if they want to continue
and
it,
we will hold this in abeyance
if Dennis
until we
asks for a
get a result
continuance
back.
or
I promise
Satui
you,
says
if
we
it's
want to hold
hot,
this
if
over
you
till the
test
next
positive,
date,
you're gonna go to jail. So you better hope
Fight
that
it.
you haven't been doing any partying.
What's the ticket about?
Constitute.
The alcohol, I
Give me a
still
minute.
don't have a reason to
Can't
impose
see
any
it.
kind of testing on you for that, other than
Resist,
just to make sure that
obstruct,
you're
or
not
delay
physically drunk
peace
today.
officer,
the
or
way you're talking to me, I
I don't know
believe
what it
that you
says.
are,
It's
but
hard
I'm
to
gonna have them
see,
just test you
or
for that too when you go upstairs,
something.
okay?
Resist, obstruct, or delay peace officer.
And
That's what it says.
Your
There's
Honor,
more to it, but I can't
courts, if
see
it's
it.
not clear for the record, I'll make the statement. In
Okay,
the
and
event
then
that
how you gonna
your analysis returns
get out of
positive,
that
the
ticket?
state will motion the court to
What do you
amend the
mean?
show cause a second time.
I wanna hear your
as
case.
I'm
use of
just gonna
controlled
revoke
substances.
his
My
probation
case is
contract.
I don't have that type of money to afford these charges. I'm
I told him
Oh,
very
you're-
clearly that is not
yeah.
going to be tolerated, and if there's
You
one
can
thing
see
you
Big
can
Bubba
do,
soon.
it's people lying to me.
you need
So,
the
you
defense
promised me you
attorney.
wouldn't do it. You better hope
Sorry, I
it doesn't
don't-
come
Oh,
up
shit.
upstairs.
don't have one.
I'll tell
You
Big
said-
Bubba.
You just need,
Deputy
you just
at the
need to
back,
say,
you can, approach and grab Mr.
you just need to
Cruz
say
and
that
come
last
up
time
with
you checked, it's a farm use vehicle. There is no such thing as registration plates for
Mr.
farm
Stewart, you
use
can have a
tractors.
seat over there with your colleagues if you want while
And
we wait for this to be addressed.
That
I don't know how long it's going to
Right
take. They're
to
usually
that
pretty
the-
quick up there,
But if they ask for continuance for the officer, but here's what you need to do. You need to get up there and go,
Your
is
Honor,
the
if I
officer
may.
here? The officer's not there?
but
You just move on.
Believe we have a very quick matter we can get out of the way.
BD what?
I believe Mr. Stewart represents this individual as well. It's a trespassing case. Case number 0044
When you go up,
from Mr.
okay,
Yeah.
Charles Nelson.
they're going to say about all the charges. You just say that you're going to plead the
I
fifth.
believe we could
Okay.
handle this matter before
Yeah.
Mr.
Just say you're going to plead the
done.
fifth. When they go through their whole thing, you say, and is that
That's
officer
fine.
here to validate any of these claims that you're making against me? If they say no, and you
Yeah,
say then
that's
I
it.
rest my case.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Sit back down. If they ask for a continuance, it'll be Dennis that asks for a continuance to contact Ramon. That's
Your
when
Honor,
you
the state's
say,
been in
"I have a right
contact
to a
with the
fair and
victim in
speedy
this
trial."
case, which is the Burger Shot Corporation. They
this
have.
is Mr. Marbello. Is that Mr. Marbello out there in the stands I see?
Your Honor.
Hello. This is his buddy?
That is the state's understanding, Your Honor. The state having been in contact with the victim in this case, the victim Burger
Do you
Shot
have a
Corporation.
trespass order too?
Yes, Your Honor. But we are the victim is willing to rescind the trespass order as of today and permit him to return to the property.
And you verified that comes from somebody who actually works for Burger Shot?
Yes, Your Honor. My victim service advocate has been in contact with their legal staff.
Well, it seems like a bit of a no-brainer to me then. That's something you wish to say?
No, I apologize. I regret what I did.
Wait, isn't that the same guy that I helped tow
No, probably.
yesterday?
I don't know. The judge is the one that pulled you over on the
All right.
tractor.
Show that trespass vacated. We'll get the paperwork
Huh?
entered. Enjoy your burgers, Mr.
The judge is
Nelson.
the one that pulled you over on the tractor.
Thank you.
Well, okay, is officer
That's case
currently here?
0044.
No, because that would
Mark
be the
that down for the
judge.
record.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you, sir.
you're good.
He's role playing himself. You
Yeah,
You're
can't
good.
role play
Don't
twice.
look into it.
Okay, I get it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Man, I got 10 grand. You want 10 grand?
No, I got it. I'm just giving you shit. I want to save money, not lose money.
I got 20 grand.
Yeah.
I got 30 grand.
I got a good chunk of your change sitting in my bank account. That's all right.
Bitch, I'm a half millionaire.
Yes,
I could be a millionaire if I wanted to.
I know. You win the lottery. You're lucky.
Oh yeah, I won 22 million.
How did you do that?
Then they shut that
Alright,
shit
the
down.
system's updated on
They
that.
did?
Mr. Stewart, all your
Yeah.
clients upstairs, as to the original traffic offenses, and it appears
I
the
thought they
numerous
still
other
have that
ones he's
running.
racked up. Do you have any kind
Nope.
of a request?
Well, they
for
do,
that,
but
or
like,
what do you want me to do with
dude,
all
they
that
fucked it
information?
up ever since.
Pardon me, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Ever
was that
since
question
I
for me?
won that lottery,
For Mr. Stewart.
no one else has won after that. Well,
I'm
maybe
sorry,
one
can you
guy,
repeat that, Your Honor?
but I won
Oh,
22
I
million.
just took a look here on my trusty handy dandy floating computer screen here.
That had to be
Um,
really good.
He has, so obviously the one
running
that we
DV
were
that
talking
night-
about,
that night
there's
too.
a traffic charge underlying that. And then it looks like on one day he even got stopped 3 times on the same day. What do you want me to do with that information?
Your Honor, I would ask that the court, instead of revoking his probation, put a tighter leash on my client, permitting him to only leave under necessary grounds. We've already spoke on behalf of the probation violation that occurred on the date.
Well, but answer me this though, specifically about the driving. What am I supposed to do with him when he clearly just is not learning? Like, he's been stopped so many times.
So
it's kinda
Zeno,
making
you're
my head
telling me
spin up
that the
here.
officer who pulled me over
Your Honor,
is the judge.
As much as I would
Or
like
is
to
it- what's his
speak
name,
on behalf
Ramon?
of my
Hang on.
client
No,
that,
it's
I would
Satui.
like to
Satui's one that pulled him over.
speak to him about it, but
How do you
if
know?
it comes down to it, I would be okay with a
Yeah, I thought you
suspension,
said Deputy Guzman.
of my client's
Arresting
license
officer
for the
Simon, badge
period.
L.
Oh yeah, you're
30.
you're
not
fucked if he's a
disqualifying
judge.
His new job.
No, Your Honor. I believe he does not drive the garbage truck. He
I don't know if he
rides
can play with
on
himself,
the garbage
but
truck to collect the garbage.
No, that
Okay.
would be
State have any opposition though,
metagaming,
if we were to
basically.
suspend.
The state. No, Your Honor. In the event that you do not revoke Mr. De La Cruz's probation, as is my standing request, the state does not object to imposing
you're
a driver's
becoming the
license
Flash.
suspension during the remainder of
Does-
probation.
When is his probation currently set to timeout?
No,
Let me reference my notes here. I believe it's in
January
January sometime.
Clicker kept like glitching.
The state would also not be opposed to extending probation if Your Honor sees fit.
Yeah, we might have to see about that. But we'll wait for the defendant to come back before we make any sort of statements on
I have an end date of January the 18th, 2025, Your Honor.
that. Okay.
Concur on that, Your Honor. From my notes.
Mr. Cruz, step forward. And Deputy Walker, if you want to let the bailiff know.
Dude, he handled piss and didn't put gloves on. Whoa.
That's disgusting. Think they would have a nurse on standby?
Buddy's piss juice all over his hands.
Ask him if he needs some hand sanitizer.
Well, it's somebody's lucky day, I guess. So, Mr. De La Cruz, apparently you can listen to some things, you just choose not to.
Oh, jeez.
Negative on the drug test makes me happy. I'm glad you're listening there. I'm glad you're keeping the GPS thing charged. But your driving record is not inspiring confidence.
Better
in me.
whisper that to him.
The state thinks you should go to jail. What do you want me to do? What's going to convince me that
not
you're
much
not going to get
actually.
in
It's
more
court.
trouble if I let you go home
boring.
today?
The only thing you forgot is this guy forgot to put gloves on when he handed the guy's piss up there.
We're trying to do better.
I got a job. People told me to get a job, so I got a job.
Got the
first
job.
didn't work out.
So this current job is sanitation, or that was the first job?
The first job was at the golf course, picking up golf balls. But Sergeant, I think his name is Sergeant Gizmo. He told me to quit, so I quit that one.
He told you to quit. Interesting. I'll make a note of that.
His character, like,
After that, I
Stuttered?
got a job at the bail bonds in Toledo, and then they
he doesn't stutter in real life, does he?
It's hard to say.
Have somebody on the record.
He plays it quite well, though.
So I got a job at sanitation with the guy that is doing the community service with. He gave me a
X almost
recommendation for that.
be able to hear quite well up there.
I've been doing that for a couple weeks now. Been really good.
I can.
He's just right there. He's in the middle row. The same row as Ken.
Where's Ken?
Yeah.
Ken's in front of you.
Sitting right in front of you.
There's no denying you've done some bad stuff.
What's
There's
Ken-
no
what's
denying
Ken
you've done
doing
some good
here?
things and try and ameliorate that.
Watching the.
What I'm going to do today,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask you now formally.
This is
as
people's
to
court,
allegation
not
1 of the
Cherry Springer
probation
Court
violation
or
alleged by the state.
Judge Judy.
One, just give it
sure
time.
that's
Just,
not true.
remember-
What's your
just wait
answer?
until I bring Kirby. Then be People's Court.
Silver Lining Rope Lake Court. Just sorry I'm not streaming it right now. To some, it would probably be pretty boring.
I sat in court for 2 hours. Yeah.
Allegation 1 is that you
I'd
violated
play
your
Spence
mandated
if I was
curfew by
streaming.
being
Someone would be
outside of
talking
your
about
residence
stuff
between the
that
hours
they
of
shouldn't be
1800
talking
and 0700 hours.
I'd have to put the band hammer.
That you're saying
Yes,
that that's
I give
true.
you the privilege. You have the right.
Your Honor, I believe that my client may be confused. I'd like to be able to have a moment with my client to
Xeno
discuss
does too.
this.
All right,
Dude, I
we'll
just
strike
noticed this.
that from the record.
There's a
Give me
naked
minute.
dude on the fucking ceiling of the court.
That's why Axel wanted the front chair to look straight up.
There's a fucking naked dude on the fucking roof.
Look up there, Axel.
No, I was actually just looking up, thinking that is there a balcony above me? Because I should have went upstairs and sat.
Naked man. There's no naked woman. Jeez, what the heck?
That makes you happy.
Well, what is that on the balcony straight ahead right above the judge? Is that a woman or a guy? I can't.
That's the justice. That's the scales of justice, sir.
Okay, cool. Too bad I don't have
If there's cock and balls on there, he's all about that shit, Dino. He's cock and balls.
You guys are too funny. Shh! Be quiet over there. Shh! This is a courtroom.
Shh! Shut up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wash your hands.
You're hot mic'd. I heard you over here.
Who?
Dan. Heard him say cock over
Mr.
here.
SLRP, what say you?
Sorry, I'll unmute myself.
Not true. Okay.
I'm just
And
fucking with
as to the second allegation, which is
Guess that microphone that you have is
that you
very
were
sensitive.
arrested on an outstanding failure to appear warrant related to a traffic infraction on the 14th.
Oh,
of
they about to
October
arrest somebody? They got 2
2024.
people back here now.
True or not true?
That's true.
All right. I accept your allegation number 2 as true. As to allegation 1, honestly, I think you're lucky the state isn't throwing more in here because I did impose a condition of not committing any more crimes, and it sounds like you've just been doing that anyways.
Cruz is going to jail.
But allegation 1, I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
should go
find
see
it
Big
true,
Bubba.
but
You
I'm
should go
going
see
to
Big
impose a
Bubba.
modified sentence here. I'm not going to revoke your probation. Because you've been doing some good stuff, and I do want to genuinely give you that chance to get your life back on track, we're going to do a couple things. So I'm going to sentence you to 6 months in the county jail, but it's going to be a suspended sentence, which means that if you stay out of trouble and you keep going with your probation and you comply with some new terms that we're going to add here, then this can, poof, adios. But you break another rule and you're going 6 months. And it's not fun, I don't think. So you understand kind of what we're talking about here before we get to the conditions? Suspended sentence alone. I could put you in jail right now for 6 months at least.
What's up, Jacob? Dude, yeah, I need to bring Kirby in.
That Jacob Foster in the house?
That'd be funny. Just bring Kirby like he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll send you to jail. So what? Go see Big Bubba? I already seen Big Bubba already.
Yeah, I don't have any questions about what those rules are, what they allow you to do. You can contact your probation officer like you've been doing. You've got Mr. Stewart there.
And I've seen Justina.
So in addition, I'm going to impose a couple conditions here that we are on top of what we already had. So you are to maintain the previous conditions.
Oh shit.
Additionally, you are not to leave your home as it is currently listed with the state. If you need to move for some reason, you need to inform the sheriff's office before you do that. They need to approve that report to me. The exceptions will be for essentials. You can go get food, you can get medicine, and by food I mean you can go pick up food from a grocery store. I don't mean you can go out to dinner at a restaurant. You need to go to the doctor's office. Better have a note from the doctor explaining that you were there and that you went straight back home afterwards. Anything other than that, because I'm going to suspend your license here, do you have a way of getting to those essential needs?
I have a bike.
So you'd be willing to accept a suspended driver's license with no drive to work conditions? You don't need to drive for your job, right?
I do need to drive for my job. I drove the garbage truck.
Okay. Have you spoken with your supervisors over there at sanitation to see if they'll let you drive even if I suspend you but put a condition that says you could drive for work?
I haven't contacted them yet.
I guess you're gonna have to find out one way or the other.
Oh god, I can see something going bad on that one. You get suspended, then next thing knows.
Your Honor, the state just wants to clarify.
Oh yeah, he's going to jail.
In regards to the suspension, is he permitted to travel to and from home for work purposes and then drive for work, or is he going to be required to utilize alternate transportation, such as a goober or public transportation?
Well, Mr. Delacruz, you said you had a buddy. How reliable is he?
He's not super reliable.
Dude, I should, next time this guy comes into court, I should ask him like, hey, do you want me to be Kirby? And it's like, I can hook you up, homie.
I don't really want you driving at all outside of the work stuff. It's all supervised, but
just get
I'm
get
not
his
gonna
number
make you
so
lose
you
your
can
job over
contact.
this. I
I'm
know
like,
public
Judge homie,
transit in
what's
this
up?
county is kind of
I'll be his
atrocious.
Uber man.
So we're gonna do a suspended driver's license with the condition that you can drive to and from work. You can do the essentials. But for everything else, it's gonna mirror your house arrest. You cannot be outside of your
Oh, he's on
residence.
house arrest.
If you have a religious accommodation you'd like, you go to church, synagogue, something like that.
Well, you better buy it.
No, we'll work
Never
that
mind.
out.
I'm not
I
gonna say
absolutely
that.
don't intend to prevent you from doing anything like
Wanna
that.
go play COD?
No.
The key here, ask before you do it. And I don't want to hear any more stories of, oh, well, I was on my way home, I had permission, but then an hour and a half later, I happen to find a field full. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what happened there. Maybe you do have the eyesight of a hawk or something like that. I don't know what to think, but if it happens again, we're gonna have a problem, and it's probably just gonna be a whole revocation. Your probation served the original sentence plus some penalty time. So please don't make me do that. I'm giving you a lot of chances here. I could have done what Mr. Pearson asked and just thrown you in jail and been done with you, and it would have been their problem at that point. I don't want to do that. You seem like you're trying to figure things out, maybe a little slow, but you're getting there. So if I do all those things, are you going to listen this time?
Yes, sir.
That guy looks like he's gonna kill somebody.
To those, you'll get a copy of the order. You can go have a seat and talk to your attorney or take off and take care of your business. The suspension, I am letting you know, it is going to be effective immediately. So if you drove here, you should not be driving back. If you need an exception to drive to court in the future, this is something that I said like before, you need to reach out ahead of time and get that approved. All right. Try to take care of yourself, man. I don't want to see you back here and have to have this whole conversation get even worse. I want to see you come back here.
Honor,
next month,
can I
do
be
the
a
tests,
sponsor?
Not hear anything bad. Maybe have your boss from sanitation come by and tell me that you did
contact
work
them.
or something like that. and we can get you on your way. What I am
Sponsor
gonna
for
do,
what?
though, is
Just walk up
and this
there.
could change in
I'll
the
be his
future, but
sponsor.
I'm
I'll
gonna
drive his
extend
ass
your
back and
probation
forth.
by 3
Uber.
months. So it's supposed to end in January, so now it's gonna end in April.
What the fuck am I signing up for again?
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, who's next? Bald guy here?
I hope it's Dan.
Fuck it, right. I want to see Dan get fucking cuffed. Dan, you should go tell this cop that you need to.
They're gonna fucking cuff and stuff him, and then he's gonna go to the fucking jail and see cock and balls.
Cock and balls.
You're too funny. Too funny.
I heard Bubba.
Alright, that'll conclude case 0124, probation violation, Jose De La Cruz. Appreciate your time, Mr. De La Cruz. Be careful.
Dan, you should talk to this cop beside me and see if you go get your case looked at.
Yes, sir.
Who?
Thank you, Your
This
Honor.
cop right here.
He didn't wash his
Honor,
hands.
One matter of housekeeping.
Not this guy. Not the. I'm
There
talking.
is an active probation case 0081. Probation has lapsed in that matter. We are prepared to have that matter closed. It looks like it was just missed by the court staff.
No reports of non-compliance on that one.
No, Your Honor, appears to be in complete compliance.
No, there's Aaron.
Who?
Aaron.
Another cop? Another cop?
We should go back there and talk to Dallas right now. Dallas. Say, hey, I got a ticket. What am I supposed to do with it?
Alright, that one, 0081, is closed.
Yeah, let it go.
I mean, actually, need popcorn to watch. Watch this shit when you go up there.
And 0082, are you looking to do the same thing?
Allow me one moment to check that probation end date, Your Honor. Yes, I missed that one. Pardon me, Your Honor. I missed that one in my review. I thought it was supposed to end in December, but it appears it's supposed to end November the 5th. My reports indicate absolute compliance as well. 0082 is welcome to be closed.
So ordered. What do we have? Actually, we'll take a brief recess here just for a minute. I know the court doesn't have the most accommodating facilities, but should you need to use the vending machines or whatever in the lobby, please feel free. We will reconvene in just under 5 minutes here.
All rise.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All rise.
Fuck, y'all look short back here.
Lord, can I sit back down? My knees are hurt.
I think that is a balcony up there. They just got it locked.
Does that motherfucker take my burgers too?
Xeno. Yeah, a cup of water. Do you got 2 or 3 water on hand?
I need
I
here.
took 1 and that.
Here.
I'm gonna take my. I got 2 triple bacons. I'm gonna have one of them. Okay, I'm good on food. Thank you. What do I do without you?
You want that 10 grand?
No, I got the money. Wow, that actually helped.
What, the coffee?
Wow, yeah, bumped it up. Alright.
Looks like some good
What's
chips.
Are you gonna
Alright.
go sit up on the balcony?
So for right now,
Catch y'all later. Have a good night.
stand here
Later.
at the front. All right. As we're on break. I don't know who comes in, comes out. Just stand right here. If somebody comes in, just pat it down.
I will continue fighting for it all the way through. You got my email and my company phone number as well in person. Okay. Yep. Feel free to reach out. You're aware of the office hours down there. I'm pretty much open anytime, even if I'm on the golf course. So feel free to reach out to me.
Me and Xeno.
What?
Well, Axel's playing card, I guess.
Yep.
Like I said, I guess it's me and Xeno.
That was moved to the next docket due to a lapse of some time.
Do you need me to
delegations.
stream or no?
No, you're good. I'm streaming.
No. I mean, share my screen.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'll keep it running.
Yeah, my client also had some obligations that he had to attend to. But I do believe, I think we spoke briefly during a meeting call earlier. That is to be set forth on the December docket.
Plead the fifth constitutional right to speedy and fair and speedy trial. Rest case.
Yeah, I'll probably just sit in.
Hopefully I didn't forget
You
anything.
never know what pop up. Yep. And you gave me a run for my money, I'll give you that.
Sit up there and chill by the desk up there. I wonder who's the two guys on the left are. Xeno?
What's that?
You know, see those two guys on the left on the podium up there? Who are they?
Dallas and I don't know who the other guy is.
Where are they supposed to be? Lawyers?
Yep.
The one on the right, defense attorney or so? I don't know.
I wonder if I should make a fart sound, right? And
That'd be funny.
be like, oh, I can't do it because I got beard on. I got beard.
Mm.
Did you hear that?
No.
Dude, I'll wait for the cops to stand beside me. I'll do it.
Let's go and say.
I'll mute you and then see if it actually comes through, but I can't hear it because I have you on Discord too. Here, let me mute.
All rise.
You may be seated.
Acknowledge me.
Go ahead in. How's that?
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, sit down.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard that. That was
Gentlemen,
funny.
We're next gonna call the case of Mr. Malone. He's in custody, so bailiff, will you have one of the deputies bring him up from downstairs?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What's that?
I don't know. Another case.
Acknowledge me. You're an idiot. Just like walk by and go, "Hi, how's court doing today for ya?" You're an idiot.
Yeah, an idiot. And I was going to do stream ATS earlier, but I guess that didn't work. Ugh.
I'm thinking about doing ATS after this one.
Yeah, you've been working at it. How far? Are you like the top #1 in ATS or someone else for Trucks Book?
It's between me and Whippy.
Who?
Mr.
Whippy.
Malone.
Hmm.
Yeah, bruh. Where do I stand, dude? Right
You're
here.
gonna go across to that table. You're gonna have a seat over there, deputy.
Oh, okay, dude. There's no
Mr.
seat
Malone.
at this table, bruh.
Mr. Malone.
Where do I sit? On the ground?
Oh,
Mr. Malone,
fuck yeah.
if I have them
Yeah?
take those handcuffs off you, are you gonna cause problems in my courtroom?
Bro, I never cause problems, dude. It's like I'm innocent and shit. And
Okay,
that's
I
why
don't
I'm
want you to
here.
talk about the case. I just want to know
Okay,
right now.
dude.
Are you gonna
I
cause
can't
a problem?
prejudice the jury guys back here and shit. That's,
Okay,
I
we're not
get
at
you,
that
bro.
stage of your trial, sir.
What?
This is gonna get interesting.
Okay.
There's no
Yeah.
jury today.
No? Who are these bros?
That
What's
is
up, homie?
valid, and if you could refrain from addressing them, I would appreciate it.
Ah, okay, bro.
So, bailiff, go ahead, take the handcuffs off him. Just hang tight with him in case he decides to get out of line.
Man, I wish I was Kirby right now because I'd be
that's
like,
a
"What's up,
trust
dog?"
Shit, bro. You
Man,
prejudice
I could
in front
leave
of
the handcuffs
jury.
on you.
How's
but,
jail life?
First of all, no jury.
Prejudice.
But I'm
What?
trusting
Oh.
you not to misbehave by letting him take the cuffs off at all.
Okay, bro.
You have quite the story here, sir. So we're gonna get into it in a minute. But
Okay.
no, right where he's standing, you're gonna take a seat behind there.
Fine there. Oh, this one. Oh, I got you, bro. Okay, you got my files and shit here. Okay, I'll read this. Okay. Okay. But how am I gonna plead my case? For silence. Oh, okay.
All right, Mr. Malone, a couple things for you today, sir. Is your first and last name legally Tommy Malone or is it Thomas Malone?
It's Tommy, dude. Tommy Malone.
Okay, Your Honor is fine, sir, but not dude.
Dude.
We're in a courtroom.
Dude.
Please act respectful.
Oh, okay. Wait, which one do I say?
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor. Yeah, that sounds official. Okay, Your Honor.
All right. So, you have a couple things that I want to remind you of. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney, which I notice you have chosen over here not to have one with you, but you do have the right at any time to request one. If you qualify, you can be appointed one at no cost to you. Anything you say here, anything you do here, can be used against you in this proceeding or in other proceedings in the future.
Okay.
Do you understand all of that?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. So we're going to start with an indictment here.
What does that mean?
Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to get into the specifics of your case, but I got to talk through some things with you because you don't want a lawyer.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't want no lawyers. Court-appointed guys, they don't care about nobody. It's got like a million cases, and I'm just a number. But I know the law because I watched like a dozen, maybe 24 episodes of Law and Order. So I got the court stuff down. I can do this, bro.
All right, just bear with me here. We got to go through a couple things. You know how paperwork is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I hate
Okay.
paperwork, dude. It's the worst part of like rolling the
All right,
joint
just
and stuff.
it's over with.
Okay.
You have indicated that you have a desire to give up your right to an attorney in this matter and represent yourself, and you do have that right. But before we proceed, I'd like to discuss with you the risks of going forward without an attorney.
Hi.
First, I need to ask you if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
No, bro. I'm good.
Are you suffering from
Sorry,
any
Your
injury?
Honor. I'm good, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you suffering from any injury, illness, or disability of any kind that could affect your ability to think or to make a rational decision?
That girl in high school who was like shrink thing said that it was like mentally illnesses, but I don't agree. And so I want that to be stricken from the record, Your Honor. In fact, I object at the fact it was brought up at all.
That's too good.
So you're telling me no, you don't suffer from any of those things?
Oh, this is too good.
No, I'm not a sufferer, bro. No,
Okay, then
Your
maybe
Honor.
yes or
Your
no.
Honor. No, Your Honor.
All right. You have the constitutional right to the assistance of an attorney. If you can't afford one, this court will provide one for you if you meet certain conditions established by the Public Defense Services Commission. To determine if you meet these standards, you'll be required to provide financial statement of your assets, debts, incomes, and other information. Do you understand that you have the right to an attorney, including one provided by this court at no cost to you if you qualify?
Yes, I understand that, bro. Wait, what was it again? Your Honor.
All right. Do you have enough money to hire an attorney yourself?
Right now, I don't have any pockets in this outfit I'm
In
wearing,
your bank
bro.
accounts anywhere accessible to you? Gold bars, Kruger Rands?
Oh, no. No. Your Honor.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to explain a couple things to you. We're going to talk about some of the statutory maximums. I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but it means the most that the law allows me to impose as punishment for what is alleged that you have done.
Okay, sounds pretty straightforward.
Your first charge is going to be assault with a deadly weapon. It's a violation of Section 245, subsection A, subsection 1 of the Penal Code. It's alleged that you committed an assault upon the person of another with a deadly weapon or instrument other than a firearm, I believe. Let me double check that.
Yes,
Deadly weapon other than a firearm. Okay.
That's.
Count.
I
And I'm
plead
gonna
that's
adj-
not guilty.
okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you a couple protections that we would necessarily have a lawyer for in other cases. When you say stuff like that, we're gonna strike it from the record because I don't want you to admit to something when you're not trying to. Remember when I said anything you say can be used against you? I mean it. So please be careful.
I didn't say I didn't do nothing. I'm not. It's not guilty.
Okay. We're not asking for your plea yet. I'm just explaining to you some of the things that are possible by your charge. So the first charge that you have, the assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm, is punishable as a maximum by imprisonment in the state prison for 4 years, or a county jail not exceeding 1 year, or a fine not exceeding $10,000, or both. Do you understand?
Objection, Your Honor. I didn't do that.
There's no objecting. Do you understand that that is the maximum possible penalty I can impose upon you for that violation of that alleged violation of the law?
Oh, I get it, Your Honor. I understand. Yes, I get it.
Too bad there's not a motion comment.
Mr.
Go like
Pearson, looking
laughing.
at 11,350 on count 2, why are we charging that one as a felony? What was the related narcotic there?
Give me 1 second, Your Honor.
Ooh, Your Honor. I know this one. Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor. Bro, I know this one. I know this one.
Hold on, Mr. Malone.
Oh. That sucks.
Just taking a quick peek at the arrest report here, Your Honor. And it is a log.
Ooh.
The alleged controlled substance, Your Honor, is cocaine.
Essentially simple possession of cocaine.
I'm verifying that right now if we have a wait in here. That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so just looking at what I have in front of me here, I just want to confirm that the state is still intending to press that as a felony.
Let me see here. I had one of my assistant DAs draft this. Based on my review, it looks like allegedly the defendant was in possession of more or less paraphernalia. So the state, after court today, will file an amended charge. We'll be changing it from possession of controlled substance to possession of drug paraphernalia.
What?
Okay, so we're gonna-
Objection! You can't change it after the fact, bro. It's like that's
It's a
cheating, dude.
superseding indictment, sir.
He's cheating. That's
I can
not
explain
fair.
it to you if you want, but he's allowed to do that.
Oh, how you explain it? It sounds like cheating to me, bro.
So he's changing the charge that the state is pressing against you, which means that there are now different penalties attached to it, and they're alleging that you broke a different part of the law.
What? But cheater. He's a cheater, Your Honor. I would like that on the record.
Your Honor, if I may.
Are we doing another count of paraphernalia, or just keep that one and striking count 2?
Yes,
It's
stand on there,
striking
buddy.
count 2, Your Honor. But, Your Honor, if I may make a statement here.
Sure.
Based on the defendant's presentation, I'm concerned of his abilities to aid and assist in this case, and I believe that a mental health evaluation may be required under San Andreas Penal Code 1369.
Objection. I think that about him. What he said about me, but about him.
I'm sorry, guys. For those that are watching on XenoStream, this is too funny.
Mr. Malone, do you understand what he's saying about you there?
Yeah, you're a
It
cheater.
didn't sound good, Your Honor. But, it didn't, so rubber and glue, it's him. He's the one who can't aid in his defense. Yeah.
Too funny.
Okay. And are you seeking a finding of mental incompetence as to the reason that you're being allegedly charged, or that you're being charged with these crimes?
What? Because he's mentally incompetent?
No, sir, you, as the defendant.
No, dude. No, objection. No, bro. I am totally...
Bro.
What's the other one? Competent. That's the one. I'm that, bro. But Your Honor, sir.
I'm not your bro.
So what we're going to do is we're going to continue for now. We may have some doctors take a look at you, just given a few concerns, make sure we get everything covered, because I want to make sure you understand that
Your Honor.
my
I
whole
don't
job
like
sitting-
doctors.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to talk to at least 2 of them, it sounds like.
I don't like that.
I hope you understand that me doing that is not to make you have to talk to somebody you don't want to. It's that I'm trying to protect you from all of the things that our Constitution, both on the state and federal level, guarantee you the rights to do. And one thing we really don't want to do is find somebody criminally responsible when maybe they had something going on in their head that makes it impossible.
What sort of thing? Wait, do you mean if I am incompetent that I'm didn't do anything wrong?
No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that there's reasons that are especially applicable because of whatever the condition might be. So you would probably, in that case, be required to spend a significant amount of time in an inpatient psychiatric treatment program, if that was the case. I'm not saying that it is.
Oh my God! Is that like one of those rubber rooms places? No, sir. I object. I
Okay.
object, Your Honor.
All right, so like I said, then we'll proceed for now.
Let's do that.
We'll proceed for now, and we can look into whether or not we need to make those appointments to talk to you while you're being held here. Has that been okay to you in the jail so far?
It's not too bad, but the guy down there, he's over there now, the bald one. He wouldn't give me a smoke, so it's like against my rights and stuff. Cause I got a right to a smoke before I come out here and do my trial and stuff, but he wouldn't give me one. And then he ate a donut right in front of me. He didn't offer me a piece. So I'd like to report that on the record, sir.
Okay, well, everything you say here is on the record, so that is now on the record.
I just want to make sure the jury knew about that.
Okay, so we've stricken at the state's request count 2, the possess controlled substance felony.
Wait, what does that mean?
So basically, you don't have to worry about count 2 anymore. That one's gone.
Wait, does that mean I won that one?
No, it just means that the state's not pressing that charge against you at this time. They could do so in the
Sounds like
future.
a win. That sounds like a win. I did. You see, my first win as a lawyer. I did it. Oh, it's awesome. I got a party.
So the next one that you're facing is violation of Health and Safety Code, Section 11364, subsection 8 HS, as to possess drug paraphernalia. That's any instrument that's used to inject or smoke a controlled substance.
Objection! I have never used an instrument to smoke crack, because how would I even do that? Like,
Okay, so the
trumpet or
maximum
something?
penalties for that crime are up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine of up to $1,000.
I did not smoke out of a trumpet, bro.
You're smoking a trumpet. That's a new one. I'm smoking a trumpet.
Is there a motion con for laughing?
Hmm?
A motion con for laughing?
Okay. I'm going to take that as you understand what the penalty is. Is that a fair
Better
assumption?
For what? The trumpet smoking?
That if you are convicted of the offense of possessed drug paraphernalia, that you'll be sentenced to at a maximum 6 months in the county jail for that offense and a fine of up to $1,000. Keeping in mind that those penalties can run together with the other offenses that you've been charged with. But for that offense, the maximum is 6 months and $1,000 fine.
Okay. I would like to speak with the judge afterwards about what law that is, because I did not know that you weren't allowed to smoke out of musical instruments, but I don't think I did that.
It's okay,
not
we're not
guilty.
talking.
Wow.
We're just talking about what you've been
Excuse
charged
me.
with. So that's,
Oh,
for
okay.
your reference, since you asked, it's Health and Safety Code
Hey, Xeno,
11364.
he's smoking out a trumpet.
Okay, I'll look up
Fucking
that
new
one.
rule.
Yeah.
I don't see that on my papers.
It's against the law to smoke out of a trumpet now.
Hey, bro, next to me, do you see this on my papers? You're got glasses on. You must read good.
Your Honor, the state would like to point out
Do
that
you
we
have
did.
a copy for him, or
He
do you need
was
another one?
he was presented a copy, Your Honor. That being said, I have just filed electronically an amended complaint. Let's see. There is a printer over here. Give me 1 second, Your Honor. I'll print out a copy and provide it to him at this time.
All right. Then you understand that as it is
I
right
think
now,
you did.
there is a charge there that alleges that you trespassed. Generally speaking, that's going to come because you went somewhere after you formally issued a warning not to trespass, meaning you can't return upon or stay on or be on or approach upon the lands of someone who has formally requested that you not return there.
Your Honor,
No.
in
Bro,
this
can you
matter,
just-
the allegation is essentially trespassing upon private property that he had no right to. Under the penal code, as it's understood by the district attorney's office, there's no expectation of a landowner having to order that somebody not enter their private property. So that is the subject of the trespassing charge here. I believe the criminal complaint lists a specific subsection of the penal code.
I see. Okay, we're looking at 602M. All right. So, with that in mind, so the penalty for trespassing thing
Dun, dun,
can
dun,
be
dun.
imprisoned in a months of fine not exceeding $1,000 or both by that fine and imprisonment. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm guilty on that one. Guilty.
We'll strike that from the record. I don't want you to tell me if you're guilty or not guilty.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember that now. I'm sorry, dude. Neutral. Your Honor.
Okay, fair enough. So, you understand that all those sentences that I mentioned, the maximum possible sentences, I'm not saying that you will receive those sentences, but it is possible. Those sentences could all run concurrently or consecutively, meaning you could serve either the longest of the single offenses with which you've been charged if you're found guilty, or a combination of all of them. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Certain mandatory minimums can't apply. I don't believe this case involves any. So we'll go past that part, and then there's a few other consequences I want you to be aware of. I know you have a bit of a history, but you know it's worth explaining again. Just one felony in this case. A felony entitles that you are disqualified from exercising certain rights normally granted to a citizen of this country. You can't own a firearm. You won't be able to vote during the certain periods of your supervised release or incarceration, depending on how things go for you.
Okay, well, I don't vote anyways, bro, and I don't have a gun. but I didn't do no felonies. I
Okay,
nobody know
okay.
that.
So, by choosing to proceed without an attorney and to
Wow,
represent
sitting
yourself
in
here, you're at a
courtroom, you get
serious
paid
disadvantage. And
$1,250
here's
bucks.
why. You lack legal training. For example, you may not realize that you have one or more defenses to the crimes to which you are charged with. You lack experience with the rules and procedures that this court will apply to you, even though you're not a lawyer. The state is represented by an attorney and does not have these disadvantages. In a sense, the state will have an advantage over you in this case. By choosing to proceed without an attorney, you're giving up the following benefits. An attorney can review the facts of your case and discuss them with you to determine what defenses you may have to the charges against you. An attorney can also identify problems with the state's case against you. An attorney could also advise you on how to plead to the charges against you and, if appropriate, assist you in entering a plea deal. An attorney can help advise you on whether you might qualify for release from jail before trial. If you choose to plead not guilty, an attorney would prepare your case for trial, including gathering evidence, interviewing and subpoenaing witnesses, preparing to cross-examine the state's witnesses, and filing pretrial motions. Additionally, an attorney knows the rules and procedures involving discovery, that is, how to get information from the district attorney that's important to your case, like police reports or witness statements.
I don't need any of that, bro. I
An
don't
attorney
need
can
it.
make legal arguments to the court during trial and present opening and closing statements to the jury. If you choose to proceed anyways without an attorney, you will not be able to rely on the judge, court staff, an interpreter if you needed one, or the district attorney for legal advice or any assistance in defending yourself at trial. In light of this information, do you understand there are disadvantages to representing yourself?
Yeah, I see them as advantages, bro, but, Your Honor, but, you know, I'm cool with it. Let's
So
rock
is
and
that
roll.
a yes?
Yes.
Explain to me in your own words some of the disadvantages you might face if you proceed without an attorney.
0, because I'm great at this stuff, so I've got advantages. I mean, look at this guy. I can totally
Okay,
beat
some
him.
of the disadvantages I told you you might face.
Oh, I got you. That,
funny.
Give me 1 sec.
You're masturbating up there.
That they know more.
Jesus.
Like defenses
No, I'm joking.
than I do.
Let me go.
But
Okay, I'll accept that
it's
answer.
not true.
Yeah, I'm getting.
It's not
Do you have
true.
any questions about the information I just shared with
Ah. See?
That's too funny. That's too funny.
No, I'm good.
you? Has anyone encouraged you to proceed in this trial without an attorney?
This one dude down at Bolingbroke, he said that it might be cool to do that, and then I thought, well, you know what? You're right, bro. And so he encouraged me as a friend does, you know. But that didn't count, right? I don't know. Does that count?
Okay, can you please stop calling me dude or bro or whatever?
Oh, sorry.
Normally at
sir.
this point, other people in your shoes would be in trouble, but I'm trying to give you leeway to go through this process because you are defending yourself in a felony case, okay?
I got you, Your Honor. Your Honor. Thanks, bro. You're a great wingman.
Has anyone threatened? Has anyone threatened you with any form of punishment if you choose to have an
He's gonna
attorney?
be. I'm placing bets he gets thrown
you
in jail.
guys threatening me with punishment, right? So.
If
Yeah.
you choose to have an attorney.
Oh, sorry, bro. Your Honor, I just listened to the first half of that sentence and not the second. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wait,
I'm gonna
that's
tell you
right.
this. Now that I've given you several warnings, if you do that again, if you call me bro or your buddy or whatever, Anything that's not appropriate for court, I ain't gonna hold you in contempt, and it's just gonna make things worse, okay?
What? But I like you.
It's not appropriate and it doesn't show respect for this court. It's not just me, it's the court that I represent.
Okay.
Okay. Do you still wish to proceed without an attorney and represent yourself now?
Yes. Yes, I do, sir.
Explain to me in your own words why you don't want an attorney.
Cause, like, you know, like, I don't agree with these, like, court-appointed dudes, cause they got, like, too many. Wait, can I call other people dude, or just not you?
Just not me.
Okay, I don't agree with these court-appointed dudes, cause, like, they got so many cases and stuff, they're not even gonna help me none more than I could myself, because, like, you know, I got all the knowledge from the TVs and things. It's like I watched some Law and Orders and some Judge Judy's and, like, Dr. Phil, which also helps. And it's like, you know, I may have been half buzzed most of the time, but I feel like I retained enough to do better than these, like, stuffed shirt guys who, like, have all these different cases to look at. You know, this is me. I can defend myself best, right? Of course. And of course, obviously, it's like my right too, right? Because, like, this dude down at Bolingbroke, he told me all about this Constitution thing and how, like, I'm, like, allowed to do that because, like, it says so and all that
that's
stuff.
fine, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the bailiff bring you a written waiver of counsel form. What I'm also going to do, so you're going to sign that form, that's just basically saying, yes, I understand, I don't want a lawyer, had all this explained to me. And I'm also going to
I'm not great at writing stuff, though. I mean, can he write it instead?
No. If you don't, I'm going to be forced to appoint a lawyer for you, and I don't think that's what you want.
No, I think I can manage it. It's just I haven't written much in a long time, so it's probably, like, not gonna be great handwriting and stuff. Does that matter?
No, that's fine. As long as it's your closest estimate at a signature there.
Oh, gotcha.
There you go, if you want to hand him that.
Watch he stabs the cop with the pen.
You the one who wouldn't give me the donut, bro. Thanks, though. Thank you. See, I got some pen right here somewhere. Yep, there's a pen. See, so, okay. Wait.
Seen this in a cop movie once.
Right there at the X at the bottom.
The dude in the orange suit grabs the pen and stabs the cop in the head.
Number. At the bottom, there's a place for you to sign.
Next knows before cops come rolling in.
If you need help reading it, we can get you somebody to help you read it. This is a
Never seen that
waiver of
movie.
your right to counsel.
I don't need to read it. You told me
What movie?
Trust you, Your Honor. So, you know,
Batman.
I'll just sign
I'm joking,
right
I don't.
here.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah.
Cock thingy.
Was it The Dark Knight or?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, and then bailiff, just bring that in front of the defense, or the state's attorney, just so he can witness as well that that does have a true and correct signature on it.
Yes, Your Honor, that appears to be correct.
Okay, we'll note that for the record. Bailiff, bring it back to me, please. Thank you. Alright. So, for the record, the defendant, Mr. Malone, has been informed of the dangers and disadvantages of self-representation, as well as the benefits an attorney would provide, and knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waived his or her right to counsel, pending the outcome of a mental health evaluation. Should they find him competent to stand trial, then I will accept his knowing waiver.
What? So we're not going to be doing his trial?
Proceed then. So you do not have a lawyer. So you are charged with a couple things. I'm going to read you your rights again. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to have an attorney present. even if you cannot afford one. Anything you say here can be used against you in this proceeding or in future
Xeno,
proceedings.
who's
You
watching?
understand?
Who's typing?
I understand.
I don't know why.
I thought you were
sir.
streaming.
I am
Okay,
streaming.
charge count 1, as explained before, assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm. That's
No,
a
no one
felony.
has said anything.
Carries with it
Oh,
6
it's been a
years in
while.
the state penitentiary as a maximum penalty, $10,000 fine. As to count 1, assault with a deadly weapon other than firearm, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right.
I nailed that, dude.
As count 2, that on or about October 24th, 2024, you did knowingly and unlawfully possess paraphernalia related to narcotics, not related to cannabis. How do you plead?
What does that mean? What? I don't understand the word. There's a word in there.
Okay, I'm gonna enter a
Paraphernalia.
not guilty plea on your behalf at this point.
Okay, that sounds good. Wait. What? Just tell me what paraphernalia is, and then I can help you.
I am not your lawyer, and I explained to you this is why you should get a lawyer, and you still can if you want one.
Oh, okay. Not guilty.
All right. Count 3, excuse me. You did knowingly and unlawfully on or about October 24th, 2024, unlawfully trespass upon a property that you had no reasonable right to be on without permission or consent of the rightful owner. How do you plead?
Oh, that guilty. That's guilty. Yeah,
You wish to plead guilty?
I do, sir.
Okay. I'll accept your guilty plea on count 4 pending the outcome of that mental health competency evaluation.
And the state would move to set over sentencing for the defendant's guilty plea until the outcome of all charges.
Yeah, we'll hold it together. Mr. What happened on October 24th, 2024? This part here, again, I wouldn't explain this to you. Normally your lawyer would do it for you. This part's an allocution. You're going to tell me what you did so that I can accept that guilty plea for you. Because if you plead guilty to something that you didn't do, that doesn't serve the interests of justice at all, and I'd rather be sure. So it's alleged that on October 24th, 2024, in this county, Los Santos County, that you did unknowingly and unlawfully trespass on a property you had no reasonable right to be on. Tell me what happened that night, or that day.
Well, that was a night that I was out getting some cash on the streets, you know, with some people that were, you know, giving it to me up on the boulevard, those rich people and stuff. And I went up there and I was doing that for a while, and then boom, bang, you know, there's a big storm that happened, and it was like loud, and there was lots of rain, and it was getting cold and stuff, and I didn't have no like very heavy like coats or nothing, and I was like, well, I need like somewheres to go so I don't like get struck by lightning or like die or something, or a car might hit me or something. So I rode around on my bicycle and I looked for somewhere I could get some shelter and stuff, and I seen this one place that like had some shelter, and I went in there and I bunkered down, you know. I went and slept and shit, and what happened then? Oh, I was sleeping, and I was sleeping more, and I was dreaming some. And a dude comes in, and he shoots me for nothing, bro. And then the rest of the cops and stuff, they like roll up.
Right, hold on. Before you start talking about your other charges here, just specifically as to the trespassing, you entered that property knowing that you shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, but like, you know, I thought, you know, my life might be like in danger and stuff to stay out in that terrible weather and stuff, and I didn't have nowhere to go, and I'll shout.
Okay, so again, this is something that I wouldn't normally explain to you, your lawyer would, but that is a defense. It's an affirmative necessity defense that you could raise by pleading not guilty or guilty and taking this case to trial.
Really? Huh? But I
Do
thought
you
like.
still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Oh, but I don't understand. Yeah, I'm guilty, bro. I did that one. I guess I shouldn't have been there and stuff.
Alright. Court will take note of that. As to the other charges, what does the state recommend as far as bail conditions here?
Your
Great,
Honor, while
Pat.
the state respects the defendant has not been convicted yet, the allegations of assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm are concerning, and I have a fear, and now that we have a guilty plea, albeit sentencing is set over, my concern for public safety and the defendant's actions are gonna, it causes me to request bail, and I'm gonna request bail be set in the amount of $50,000. With 10% approved, obviously meaning he would only need to post 5,000 of the 50 to be released.
Okay.
Is it serious?
Do you have an answer to that?
I don't like it. It doesn't sound good.
That's not what I mean. Do you have a different answer as to conditions under which I might release you from custody?
Oh, if you could just like let me go, that'd be awesome.
Just let you go, no conditions, nothing.
Yeah, well, that'd be nice. But you know, I'd be willing to accept some like if I had to like go and talk to someone or something. I know I've seen that on TV where they like to go and they like check in with someone and say, well, I've got a job here doing this thing. You know, that guy. I'll go and see him.
Your Honor, it sounds to the state like the defendant is talking about a probation and or parole officer, and we're not permitted to place him on probation or parole until he's adjudicated.
Oh, that's no good. Well, there's I seen this in TV.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, okay. You got a suggestion? Go, bro. Oh, sorry, Your Honor.
You're making it really hard for me not to hold you in contempt here, sir.
It's like honest mistake. It's the way I talk, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I do have a couple doubts about your ability to represent yourself correctly at a trial. There's penalties attached to these charges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order you stay in the custody of the sheriff's office for such a time until at least 2 board certified either doctors or psychiatrists are able to speak with you and complete a competency review. They're going to decide whether or not your mental condition is such that you can, with either assistance of counsel or as you requested on your own, continue in this trial. What I'm going to do after that point is going to depend on their recommendation, but honestly, you attempted to attack someone with a machete. I have those concerns about your awareness of your surroundings in general. I find that you're a danger to the public. And so for that reason, I'm going to set your bond at $15 million cash.
What? What? Huh? It's crazy. Huh? I
You
can't have that,
attempted
bro.
to attack someone with
Sorry.
a machete, sir.
I
And
did not.
you just
I'm
called
not
me bro
guilty.
again.
I said not guilty on that, dude. This is bullshit. Your court is like,
He's
what's
in
your
contempt.
name, dude?
You can put handcuffs.
What's your name, bro? I want to know.
Stand up.
Oh, you guys suck, bro. Ow. Jury, don't
Arrest
hold
him
it
is
against
stopping
me.
too.
That's unfair, man. Hey, you're free. I believe me.
Yeah,
I believe you, man.
Thank you, dude.
I
Thank
got you.
Justice for Tommy, bro.
Wait,
Justice for
Arrest him.
Tommy.
Justice for Tommy.
This is bull crap, bro.
Turn around.
Arrest
Hands
me.
behind your
No,
back.
I think you're talking about somebody else.
Face
Oh,
away.
It's
Oh.
an international conspiracy. You're a Dutch guy. I know it. You
yep.
came-
Freak the
All
Dutch
right,
guy,
Mr.
man.
Mann, we'll see you another day.
Damn you.
Woo! Justice for Tommy. Come on, guys.
Gee,
Buddy, justice for Tommy. Justice for
Grab him.
Tommy. Justice for Tommy. No,
Sir,
no.
stop it. This is a
Oh,
courtroom.
sorry.
You need
Sorry,
to be
Your
respectful.
Majesty. Sorry, Your Majesty. It's my first time. Woo! Justice for
You're
Tommy.
gonna go sit in the basement. You
Justice
better
for
stop.
Tommy.
If I hear that you keep doing that, I'm gonna send you to jail.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
All right. Well, obviously, with that happening, we're gonna hold that in abeyance. Basically, you know, bail is going to stand. I'm open to reducing that if he can prove ties to the community, any kind of actual plan as to his treatment. But he doesn't have a lawyer here, so we can't really do much else at this point. So we're going to hold that over. He's going to remain, for now, just on a contempt charge.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, did we already set over that traffic case?
0110. No, I don't think so. Let's do that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Both myself and Mr. Stewart are in agreement about setting over case 0110 to December the 8th.
Boo! Boo!
That's that works by me. Do you know the defendant is okay with that? Have you talked to him at all? I don't think he has a lawyer.
You know, 15 million, that's not bad, right?
He is represented by counsel.
Okay. Mr. Stewart, no objection?
No, Your Honor. I had been in contact with my client prior to today's docket. Due to some unfortunate events, he was unable to make it today, and it was under the agreement that
Okay.
we'd move it.
I mean, no objection either party. It's so ordered.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All rise. All rise. Dan's an idiot.
Bailiff, will you ask the deputies downstairs what that gentleman's name is, the one who was clapping?
You're an idiot.
Alright, so 0110 is rescheduled. Let me make note of that.
What happened?
Buddy got arrested.
For what?
Did you see? There was a
No,
big
I did not.
fucking fighting going on. Buddy got fucking...
I missed it. I have to I had to step away and throw laundry in.
Oh, then there was a guy in the front row started like clapping and fucking shooting, hollering. And it's like, oh yeah, shit's gonna happen.
And then, Your Honor, as my records indicate it, I believe we only have... There are only 2 cases left in the docket. We do have another in-custody case, 0113. I believe that is just on for arraignment. The defendant is represented by counsel. He just needs arraigned on the record. Beyond that, I think there's a civil case where Mr. Stewart represents an individual. I believe that, just from the notes I have, that case is on for a preliminary hearing.
All right. So we'll do the in custody, and then I might have a chat with this gentleman who's clapping here real quick.
Certainly, Your Honor. The state does want to request that the defendant in 0113 remain in restraints. It was reported to my office by sheriff's deputies that he has been loud and aggressive with other inmates. He's non-compliant with deputies as well.
All right. So before we have a chat with him, let's bring the guy up who was clapping. I'm gonna have a chat with him.
Jeez. So where's the guy? Where did the guy go?
He's down in the chamber.
The one that was in shorts, yeah.
You want to go up front?
Hmm?
You want to sit up front?
No, I'm good.
They didn't bring up my case at all.
You might be going to jail then.
No, they didn't even bring up my topic of my case. For my ticket.
Hmm.
How you doing, sir? Oh, how you doing, Your Grace?
It's Your Honor. I
Oh,
was.
sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, there you go. What's
Zoinks!
your name?
It's me, Shaggy, here watching XenoStarCruze, the Canadian on YouTube. Like and
Jeremy
subscribe,
Dugan
man.
Turd, sir. At your service.
Just me too, but why do you think it's appropriate to start clapping in a courtroom?
I'm sorry, man. I just don't think it was fair what you did to Tommy, man. He said not guilty. He's not guilty, sir.
Okay, so you understand that the courtroom has decorum. Can't do that. If you disagree with me, first of all, you don't have any say because it's not a case involving you, but he can appeal it higher if he disagrees with my decisions.
Well, we just were talking about it, and I think I'm a represent him in court, sir. He seems like a good young fella.
Are you a licensed attorney?
I got a driver's license, yeah.
If you're lying, that's a crime, just so you're aware.
Oh, no, I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay. So, how about this? I'm gonna fine you $100 because that was ridiculous and you should know not to do that in a courtroom. But
I'm sorry,
I will
Your
let
Grace.
you sit and watch the rest of the proceedings if you would like. If you do anything like that again and I hear you calling me Your Grace and all this, just sir is fine.
Oh, okay, sir. Can I give you, I got $62 in my wallet
Money
right
does
now.
not go to me. The money goes to the clerk of the court.
Okay, sir.
So if I have you pay that fine, will you sit there respectfully or are you going to cause more of a problem?
I will be respectful, your sir, and I will no longer clap for the injustices in this court. Sorry, I retract that last statement. I will no longer clap at all, and I will be respectful and sit down next to that fella over there with the brown shirt. And I won't say
You
nothing.
could take him. He's going to spend the night with you guys.
What? Sure.
You're just not stopping. You're saying what I'm doing is injustice. We're not doing that in my courtroom. You're going to jail.
My lord, please, I beg you. I will pay the $100, and I will no longer be disrespectful and be mean in your courtroom, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one chance, and you're still gonna pay the fine. But now it's $200. Are you gonna go sit there and be quiet?
Yes, sir. Just please don't make it no more. I don't got too much money. I spent all my money on this suit.
I mean, it's not just the money too. You're gonna end up spending the night in jail if you don't stop.
All right, so I'll zip it, lock, and put it in my pocket.
All right, you can take him out of handcuffs. We'll fine him before he leaves.
I didn't know they made shorts for tuxedo suits.
Alright, and then they said the next one has a bit of a history, so let's get him shackled and cuffed before he gets brought up here.
Ooh, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Never get into the good shit.
We haven't got to mine yet.
Oh, you're going to jail too. Suck it.
Oh, shut up. We haven't even brought mine up yet.
Listen here, you're gonna be Big Bubba's bitch.
Yeah, well, didn't Big Bubba, like, die or something, or was that Big Bertha? Oh, that's Big Bertha.
That's Big Bertha.
Your Honor, it just occurred to me that my team has not yet filed the criminal complaint for Devon Boyd's case 0113. If you give me a second, I will prepare the charges and at least advise you of the charges.
Sure.
What is this?
Oh shit.
What?
They're all putting hats on. You can't wear a hat in freaking courthouse.
Yeah, the guy up front took his hat off. The other guy put his hat on as he was leaving.
Big brother, big Bubba's gonna make you spread those legs soon.
Who?
Bubba.
No, who?
You.
My case hasn't been. It's got today's date, but it hasn't been brought up at all. What? Are we not doing traffic cases or what?
Here, let me go find a cop for you.
Huh?
I'll go
So
find.
be a list of the intended charges once the complaint gets filed later this week, Your Honor.
No, sounds good.
So, is there anything that I got to do beforehand to make this go through?
You might have to message somebody.
Mr. Boyd.
Yes, Your Honor.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How you doing, good sir? Nice digs you got here.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. How's jail?
It's alright, it's alright. What you find down there?
Oh, hang on. It says.
No, it's not supposed to be great, but you know, I mean, I'm glad it's okay at least. So, what's before we get started here, I mean, we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of this, but just real quick here.
It says under.
You're doing all right? Is there any kind of counseling or anything that we could be offering you that we're not doing in the jail that might help? I mean, we can get into it, looking at a whole bunch of stuff.
It says criminal,
Alright,
civil,
so we'll do it
and
the hard way,
traffic
then.
cases. So.
So, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you have the right to have an attorney present before any questioning if you should so desire. You don't have to say anything. Anything you do say, however, may be given in evidence in this trial or in future proceedings. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you want a lawyer?
Yeah, man.
Do you have enough money to afford a lawyer?
No.
What do you do for work?
You know, they told me that.
Well, I gotta ask you some questions to see if you're eligible. So what do you do for work?
In between jobs, man.
You got kids?
No.
Got alimony, ex-wife, anything like that? Money you owe?
Yeah, I gotta bring Kirby in here. So like when they go like, do you have anybody this? I'm like, no, I got one big hoe at home. She big one.
Well, who would that be? Big Bertha? She's dead.
No, I'll be like, it's Big Sissy. It's Norbit. Only.
No luck?
I'll get up there one day, man.
Whatever their fucking name is.
I don't know. You have many characters.
Sabusha. Sabicha. Sabicha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much money is in your bank account?
Oh, man, I got shit, man.
What's that mean though?
Zero, dog.
You have literally no money to your name whatsoever?
Yeah, man, I ain't got no car, man. I ain't have a license and stuff, man. I was living
Alright.
on the streets and stuff, but homies won't let me crash on the couch no more, so I need to move mine.
Okay. Alright, so just so you know, at this point, I do believe that you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. I'm going to appoint Mr. Lewandowski for you. His name's Arnold Lewandowski. He's not here
Hey, is there
today,
any
but
way
he
to
will
find
be
a
in
map
contact
of
with you at the jail. He'll help
GTA
you
5?
formulate a plan there. You're not going to have
Why?
to pay for that.
I want to, I don't know, get some
If
information
you're
about that.
happy with that, then at least we've got you an attorney.
Where you got stopped and that?
Do you wish
No,
to
I know where I got
witness
stopped,
the
but I
reading of
wanna
your charges and your indictment at this
Make my
point, or do
case a
you
little
want to
bit
wait
better.
until you get a chance to speak with him?
Where I was picking up the
Okay.
equipment and where I was dropping it off.
We have a bit of a laundry list of charges here.
You picked it up in
starting
Grapeseed.
with
You're
battery
taking
on
it
a
to
peace officer.
what?
That's a
Sandy Shores?
felony. It's punishable by a fine of
driving
not more than
it to the
$10,000
city
or
area.
imprisonment in county jail exceeding, of 1 year, or depending on the circumstances of the case, 16 months, 2 or 3 years, or by both that fine and imprisonment. Disorderly conduct is a misdemeanor. That means it's punishable by imprisonment in county jail not exceeding 1 year, or by a fine exceeding
Because I
$2,000,
picked up
or
at
by that
East
fine and
Gotto
imprisonment.
Drive.
Next, I am looking here. It looks like resist, delay, or obstruct a peace officer in the performance of their duties. That's a misdemeanor as well. It will be punishable by imprisonment in county jail, not exceeding 1 year, or by a fine not exceeding $2,000, or by both that fine and imprisonment. Next, see possess controlled substance, specifically cocaine. That is a felony.
Oh, El Gordo
That's
Drive.
punishable by a fine
Lighthouse
not
is
more
where I
than
picked it up.
$15,000. Imprisonment in a state penitentiary up to and including 2 to 3 years, depending on circumstances.
From
by both that
who
fine
owns
and
that
imprisonment.
house? Any idea?
Next, I see battery, charged as a misdemeanor. Again, punishable by
Mr.
imprisonment in a
Gibson-
county jail
Mr.
not exceeding
Gibson.
1 year, or a fine.
No,
not
Mr.
exceeding
Mr. Larry.
$2,000, or by that fine and imprisonment.
Any
Criminal
last
threats,
name?
misdemeanor, punishment by imprisonment in the county jail
For
not to
the
exceed
person
1
living
year,
at the lighthouse?
or a fine $2,000,
Go
or by
Larry
that fine and imprisonment.
Wheeler.
That's count 1, battery of a peace officer.
He owns Larry's
felony.
RV.
How do you plead?
And it was tractor was going to the city
Why
for
are you smacking your foot
I
around,
need a
friend?
restaurant in
Be
the city
respectful. I'm
for
being
this
respectful to you.
tractor.
You were taking it to.
Like a city where
not
the
guilty
guy
then?
wants, the new customer wants
Disorderly
to
conduct,
purchase it
count
and
2.
make it
How do
like
you
a
plead?
landmark. So I need a restaurant and
Okay. Resist or
you
obstruct a
can
peace officer in
do-
the performance of their duties. Count 3. How do you plead? Possess controlled
Horny's
substance,
Burgers
namely
at
cocaine. Felony. How do you plead?
7347.
no, is there like a fish place or
Battery,
something, or I don't know.
misdemeanor. How do you plead?
Why fish?
Criminal threats,
Fish
misdemeanor. How do you
won't
plead?
make sense.
No, I need something that I can
Alright,
utilize
I'm
for
not taking
a
verdict. Alright,
landmark.
excuse me. A plea of not guilty.
7086 for a horny. Up and Adam.
What is that?
Listen, I don't
Our burger
want you
place.
to tell me the facts of the case. I want
I
you to
don't
talk
want
to
it
your
at a
attorney,
burger
Mr.
place.
Lewandowski, about that, because, like I told you, anything you say here, it goes on the record and it can be used by the state, by that gentleman sitting over there against you.
You can say you brought to. You're bringing to the
And I protect
university.
your rights, but it's important that you understand that when you're talking to me here is fair game. If you say
University
something
is
that he can use against
6024.
you,
You're
so
saying
don't do that,
you're
please.
bringing to the university
What we're
to
gonna
be
do,
used
we're
for
gonna talk in a minute about bail and some other things.
research.
But I want to make sure you
No,
understand.
we don't want to do that.
All of those sentences.
I found an
that I read
interactive
to you,
map.
You know, it was
It would be nice if I had road
couple
names.
years in the state prison on one of them, county jail.
What road are you looking
I
for?
can impose all of those concurrent, consecutively, or
This
some
is an
combination
interactive
thereof.
map,
So
and it
that means
doesn't
you'd be
really work
spending
very
an
good.
awful
Try
long
again.
time in prison. Do you understand?
Or do you see an
Do you
interactive map?
understand that
Oh,
there
I'm
are
looking at the map right
serious
now.
consequences that follow felony
Oh,
convictions
in
if you
game?
don't already
Yeah.
have one?
How are you doing that if you're not in game?
I'm in game.
Okay, so you understand that, you know, you could lose the right
Oh,
to carry a firearm
what am I
or
doing?
possess a firearm, or you lose the right to vote during certain periods of imprisonment.
Okay, so sorry, jump. Oh,
I'm just telling you what happens if this goes forward and turns out they find you guilty,
Shut.
okay?
shut.
You just want to make sure you understand. So, with all that in mind then, do you have ties to the community? So, family in the community at least? Do you live up in the county, here in the city? How old's your mom? Do you need some help around the house, basically, though? No
I could
other
say it's going to
siblings that
DV
could help
Towing
her?
for mechanical repairs.
Okay, because you're
There we go,
charged with a
DV
lot
towing
of stuff.
in general.
And the presumption general is if I believe there's a danger to public safety by letting you out, that we wouldn't do that. So
What's that?
help me understand
DV
what
towing
it is
for
that you're
paint
going to do if I
job
do let you
or
go out on
whatever.
a bond here.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but but then they're
That
gonna
you're not
they're
going to
gonna
get
turn
in
around and say,
trouble.
well, how come you didn't call a tow truck for it?
That you're going to do something productive. You're
Because
going to
the
have your
towing
mom
bill
out.
would be
Let me
a
know
lot
what's
more.
going on here.
No, we don't want to do that. Stick to the story. We're selling it in the city. It was going for sale in the city.
Okay. Notice.
By someone who bought it.
Okay, I noticed one of your charges is cocaine there. I'm assuming that means you use cocaine. You don't have to tell me yes or no that that's true, but I am going to order that you take, I'm going to say weekly drug tests while you're in custody and if you're released. I'm also going to order ankle monitor be attached if you are released. You are to have no contact with, who are the threats against, Pearson?
Your Honor, the allegation as it stands are threats to quote-unquote kill Deputy Stolas while in the performance of his duties.
Okay, well, I can't impose a no contact order on a public servant like that, but don't do that. So I'm going to add other conditions is what I put on everybody. Do not commit any more crimes. That is the fastest way to end up going to jail. Do you understand me? I don't care if it's that they caught you with a blunt in your car when you shouldn't have had it. So if I say that you can post bail, who's going to put the money up? Your mom going to do it?
Yeah, come on.
And she's got money for something like that? Okay. You think she'd be willing to do that for you? Because you know that if you skip town and don't come back for court, they're going to take her house.
I'll be alright. I'll talk to Mom.
Mr. Pearson, what does the state recommend?
Thank you, Your Honor. State's going to recommend $100,000 bail per felony count. So that'll be a total of $200,000. The remaining counts, the state will request a $10,000 bail amount. The allegation here again, as previously stated, was a threat to kill a law enforcement officer. While obviously it is only an allegation at this time. Additionally, an allegation that he caused a not insignificant injury to Deputy Stolas as well, nearly a broken nose, as my reports indicate.
So we'll add a further condition. You are to possess no weapons, and firearms, machetes, rocket launchers, anything of the sort. Don't care if you had a permit for it before. If you have anything like that, you need to let the sheriff's office know. If you post bail, they will need to collect those and at least hold on to them during the trial. Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, I got that. I got none of that.
No guns? Okay. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do $200,000 cash or surety. So you can call bail bondsman. They can put down, what is it? I think it's $20,000 in that case.
Yes, Your Honor.
They can do that. They may put their own conditions on you. You know, bail bondsman will sign the contract with you. Make sure you look it over carefully. You could have your lawyer look at it too if you get in contact with them before they get to you. Don't do that to your mom. Don't have her put her house up for bond and then have you skip town, because that would be an awful thing to have your mom lose her house because her son
What are you
took
doing?
advantage of her like that. You're not gonna do that, are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so fair enough. She's your mama. I'm gonna trust you on that one. You're to have no contact with anyone that is engaged in criminal conduct or that you know to be a convicted felon. Additionally, I am going to impose a curfew that you not be out between the hours of 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. If you have a job that requires that or something that changes, you can always let the court know and we can work on that. But for now, I don't want you out at night. Bad things happen after dark. I'd rather have you at home. The drugs is a big one. I told you already, you're going to get tested. You're going to get tested a lot. If I think you're cheating on the test, anything like that, you're just going to go to jail. That's all there is to it. There's not going to be any retry this or redo that, this, that. you're just gonna go to jail. Same thing with that ankle monitor. I want to know where you are all the time. If it shows you outside your house and you don't have an approved reason to be outside and it's past those hours, going to jail. Kind of get my drift here?
Yeah, I got it.
So this is, I understand that it still goes through your system for a couple days. So the first one will be a week from today. It may still show some residual positives, but we'll keep testing. That's why I said every week instead of every month, because I want to see that level go down as you stay clean going forward. Does that make sense? If that ankle monitor dies, I don't care if you're at a quinceañera, if you're doing whatever, you need to find a way to plug it in. They've got USB chargers these days. It's very easy. It needs to be charged, turned on all the time. You tamper with it, straight to jail. Any of that stuff, straight to jail. You understand me? I'm giving you a huge break here because you've hurt a police officer. That's pretty serious.
Did he kicked out?
Oh yeah.
That's the reason your bond is so high, but I'm still giving you a chance.
For good or
just locking you up and throwing you away?
Just for court.
Oh, that was funny.
You gonna try to find something productive to do with your life now? Get off the cocaine?
That's funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all good, man.
I mean, you got something to say? You want to tell me?
I don't want to say too much here right now, man. I go talk to my lawyer, man.
Fair enough. But, you know, if you need treatment help, you want help getting off the cocaine, anything
What's
like
your
that,
B muscle do?
let us know. We will get it for you. And
Who's
you will
that?
not pay a dime
What's your
for
B
it.
muscle do?
I don't know.
The treatment, that is, not the cocaine.
What's your B muscle?
B?
Yeah.
Okay, part of the conditions, depending on how this goes, is you may be required to complete drug and alcohol abuse treatment. If it comes to that,
gonna put
would you be
pull a
willing
gun
to
on
go
you?
through that program?
Well, you're Mr. Benwall, right?
Penwall.
Penwall.
Penwall. Penwall.
Oh,
yes.
Penwall.
Yeah.
Sir.
Don't you watch movies?
Hey, sir. Mr. Benwall has a gun in his pocket.
You have any kind of a history of any tickets or anything, and it's all clean?
He has a 10-inch pistol in his pocket.
The state did run criminal history, and I was just checking, found that he does not have a history at this point.
He also has weed in his pocket.
So I'm not going to impose a no alcohol condition, but what I will do is impose a condition that you're not to be under the influence of any substance to the point that you lose control, basically that you're intoxicated.
Any plans tomorrow?
So if you still want to drink a beer here and there, that's fine.
Oh, you're walking closer.
If that keeps you off the drugs,
What?
He's walking closer.
I don't think it's better for you or worse for you or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I'd rather you sit on your couch and drink a beer than
No,
you know,
sir.
you do whatever it is you do with your cocaine.
He has a dildo in his pocket.
No, you're gonna stay away from places that serve liquor.
Your Honor, the state would request a condition that the defendant not return to the place of the alleged incident, which is 1045 Dulos Avenue, the Blackwood Saloon.
Yeah, it's like right next to my house, man.
Yeah, the state would request a no return order during the dependency of this case.
No going back to back saloon. I won't go back. I won't go into it. I would have just pissed on the side of the wall.
What saloon is that? Right off of in Sandy?
Yeah.
Seems like a popular place.
What's the street name over there? It's 1045.
It's at the corner of Dulos Avenue and I believe it's Polito Boulevard.
Some people know this game too well.
Or just be like, yeah, that place
Just
burned down.
call it
two
Dulos
years ago.
Avenue, Your Honor. I believe
When?
that's most likely the business's registered address is 1045 Dulos.
Okay, so not only are you not to go there, you're not to have contact with any of the employees of that establishment either, you understand?
Yeah, I got it, man. No problem.
See, more I see this, like, the stuff for the civs makes me want to go back.
Wow. There's no law saying you can't go back, is there?
No.
Like I said, there's some characters you would like to see come back, but that's up to you if you're able to push it. Why does one individual don't, or a couple individuals don't want you to have it, but there are people that want you to have those?
No, because I'll be like this one bitch, be like, hey honey, how you doing?
Jeez.
Have you met my sister? She's Mr. G's Boo Booda. My name is Baby Boob. Betty Booby.
And Big Bertha driving a black SUV, driving that around.
Dude, I should go back. You know what? I'll give it another couple more months. I got another month or two. See how I enjoy fire, and if I can't get over it, go back as a civ, and then I make a Betty Boob. Ha honey.
Alright, Mr. Wood. So, like I told you, $200,000.
You want to go in your tow truck and go find a nice, handsome place?
GPS had a
Oh my God.
stay away from downtown people engaged in criminal activity. No weapons. You're not to return to the Blackwood Saloon. No contact with any employees of that establishment.
The next you know, the cops are a lot.
Boom!
You're arrested for
if you can.
What's it for prostitution?
You're required to remain at your registered home address.
No, can't have that in my tow truck.
Between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. unless the pretrial services team gives you exceptions before you do any of those things. Additionally, the standard conditions apply. You may not commit new crimes, you may not possess weapons, etc. You have any questions for me?
Oh man, I got it.
Lined up, or you don't know yet?
See, you're the fourth person that said I should go Leo.
What, you?
No, Q-Dog.
Do you have a bail dogsman lined up, or you don't know yet?
So Q-Dog said I should go for Leo. Dallas.
Okay.
Axel.
Well, I'm entering this paperwork for you right now, so once you get back
Ken's
down
up
there
front.
and they
Who's
transport you
up to
back
my right?
over to the jail, you can start making some phone calls, maybe even down here in the courthouse.
And you said Ken's up
they
front?
should have some flyers.
Yeah, he's in the first one.
Talk to your lawyer.
Any idea
talk
who's
to
up to the
barman.
left?
You should
I don't know who that
be
big
able to pull
fat
this off.
big
You've
fat
got
man
somebody
is.
That sounds like
Well,
could
what,
be
the
able to
one
support you.
sitting up front
Don't
to the
mess
left?
up. Don't
Redhead?
come back here and make me look
Yeah.
at something that the state showed
Ronald
me that
McDonald.
says you did this, that, and the other.
You're funny.
Just follow the rules. It's pretty simple. You got a lot of serious charges here. It's a first offense, it sounds like, on all of them. I'm not saying that that's going to excuse anything, but it's going to make life easier. If you follow my conditions, if you don't get in any more trouble, there's a lot of options that open up other than sending you to jail for 6 years or whatever it was. So do the right thing, keep your nose clean, and hopefully the next time drug tests, GPS will be all good. No new crimes, nothing to worry about, and we can move on to addressing the charges that you already have. You pick up new charges, it's just like I told you, you're going right back to jail. And this time you're not going to bond out. I'm going to set it so high your head will spin. I just set a guy's bond at $15 million earlier. So believe me.
Who was that?
The guy that said ejection.
No, all right,
Wow.
sir. Deputy, you can take him back down.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't believe I have anything else on the docket. I will be over in my office if you need me, if you just want to give our office a buzz.
Cool. Are there
Thank
any
you.
traffic cases pending here? We get those before the civil case.
Actually, I will stand by in the event that I'm needed for that.
I saw some people pointing back there.
Oh.
Just approach the district attorney here if you fight.
Oh God.
Yeah. Record number 49791. Yes.
I just got his ass. Shit.
Am I still pointing? Yes. Take pictures.
And you, sir, Mr. Penwall?
Yes.
Your Honor, Mr. Penwall has a citation he wishes to fight. It was issued by Lieutenant Mike Simon, record number 49791. It appears to be a resist, delay, or obstruct peace officer, which is normally a misdemeanor that Lieutenant Simon filed as an infraction instead. Which obviously is his right to do so, to downgrade the charge.
Okay. I don't believe he is available for court duty today. Let me try to send him a message here, see if we can find him. In the event we can't, we'll just reset that so he doesn't have to pay, and it'll move to the next court date, but just give me a minute here.
Your Honor, I please get this on, this case taken care of. I do have a constitutional right for a fair and speedy trial.
Your Honor, the state would step in on behalf of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office. A speedy trial, invoking speedy trial is for individuals that are in custody. They have a right to trial within 60 days. It does not,
Additionally, I would just add that this is not a criminal charge. It's a civil infraction. So, at this point, I have not heard back, so I'm going to say that just in the interest of expediency, we'll just go ahead and dismiss the charge.
Your Honor, I got a quick question. So, this officer wanted me to register this this tractor that I was in, operating at the time. I did register it. I have it registered and insured, and I plan to have a towing service, DV Towing, to transfer this tractor from impound to its selling point. Am I still allowed to do that?
As long as it doesn't go on the public roadway other than with the tow truck. Yeah, I don't see an issue.
Yes, like I said, I have plans to have this tractor that is currently still in impound to be, transferred by DV Towing to its selling point.
Alright, yeah, no, that should be fine if you make your private arrangements there. From impound, when you go and check there, make sure you got your tow truck set up. They're not going to let you drive it out of there, so they're going to have to see it go onto a tow truck.
No problem. I thank you, Your Honor, for taking care of this for me.
Yes, sir. So nothing to pay for you, no points, nothing like that. That case is dismissed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Anybody else have a traffic case for the court?
I'm exiting.
This motherfucker won.
I will take that as
Yeah,
a
I
no.
did.
Oh,
I don't have
yes.
to pay $10,000.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah! I'm gonna...
It's on behalf
Happy
of
dance.
Mr. Steve Vickers.
Happy dance.
He's currently working.
You can exit if you want, but yeah, I'm exiting for today.
What the fuck? I was hoping you get paid.
That was great. I don't have to pay. I don't go to jail. 10,000 still in my pocket. Just case dismissed.
Buddy, you're fucking broke anyways.
Oh, shush. Okay, I'm exiting. But I thank you guys all for watching XenoStream, and I can't wait to see it when he's done streaming. But I'm exiting the courtroom and.
Buddy, you need to talk. You need to thank Axel. Axel saved your ass.
had
Yes.
a situation that he was up in Canada at the time.
That was a big
to go
thank
see
you
some
for that.
family,
So
and,
I wish
that's
she
why
was
he was not
on,
able
but
to make it to the court
I
date.
want to say, hey, how did your court case go? Very good, very
I
good.
do have on record that
He's in chat right
Oh.
now.
paid off his
Oh, he
tickets,
is? I bet, oh, that was
after the
nice.
warrant was
I bet he's
issued and
probably
cleared.
cheering.
And he had
No, you're off
to
already.
talk to a lieutenant
What's it
twice
say?
as well.
Where are you off?
If I'm not
Oh, he's
mistaken.
off
He
already?
also did
Okay.
say that, Mr.
Well, I'm
Vick was
out the door,
going
like I
to,
said. I'm going to head off to
talk
my
to you
spawn
about
point.
the,
Or actually, I'm going
removing the warrant
to teleport
off
to
of
DV
his,
towing, so I'm ready to go for next time.
The warrant off his record along with the arrest.
Well, don't you have, well, don't you have
You're talking about
to?
the gentleman who turned himself in at the sheriff's office?
Don't you have to go to the locker to get your stuff
no,
out?
I'll hear from the
Should
state
I
in
do
a
that
second,
now?
but I can tell you
Yeah.
in general my perspective
Will it still
on
be
that
there?
is...
Well, you can't get in the DV place if you took your key and everything out.
Maybe why he
I didn't
didn't
take the key
communicate
out.
to the
I
court
got
staff
the
ahead of
key
time
in
that he's gonna be in
that,
Canada,
but
but
yeah, I'll
you're
jump
here,
over
there,
there.
whatever.
That'll be easy, and then I'll jump back.
I appreciate that he came and
That
turned
was
himself in,
that
he
was
paid the
excellent.
fine. I'm not gonna
That
impose
was
any additional
excellent.
penalty, so
I
we'll
couldn't
hear what
believe
the
that.
state
That
has
was
to
too
say.
good. Guess I don't have to pay $10,000.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Judge. State objects. Defense
Hell yeah.
counsel. I
That was
assume
too
your
good.
standing is defense counsel. Is that correct, Mr. Zimmerman?
Ugh.
Thank you. Defense has not presented a legal foundation to sealing an arrest record or
believe that. I thought
striking
I
a
was gonna
warrant.
get- oh, he's
So
gonna
state
throw the
objects
book
to
at me.
that. It appears the case is closed at this point in time. So the state requests that the adjudication remain as it is.
Understood. So, Mr. Remind me your name, sorry?
Zimmerman, Your Honor.
Zimmerman, I apologize. So Mr. Zimmerman, he is correct on a technical basis.
That was
You do need
too
to
good.
demonstrate a point in fact that's supported by the law for me to seal the record.
bet that-
However,
that
it
judge,
is, in
aka
this case,
whatever his name is.
there
It's
is no
probably
arrest
Fabiglass.
to appear, but it's just a traffic one.
I think it was pretty much
there's no legal
Fabiglassed over that
consequence
one.
to it as of this moment. I understand your client's desire to
I'm
get
not gonna
that
wait
off
for the
of
judge to
record.
sign up. So are you telling me
That's the
these
kind of
lottery
thing
tickets
that
are useless
you can
now or
discuss
no?
with him, make an offer.
Yeah, you can do it. Still do
They
it.
can
There
talk
might be a
about,
chance that you
or
win,
you
but
can find one of the reasons
Yeah, I did
permitted by
a lottery
state
ticket. I got
law
like 100 of
to
them.
seal or expunge that
So,
record. This, I need to agree with the people on a technical basis that you haven't presented me any of the options that are given to me by the law to do what you're asking.
The only reason why we're asking this, Your Honor, is for the simple fact that Mr. Vickers is actually a tow truck driver within DB. And they have also stated that they weren't aware that he had an
Water.
arrest warrant
Or
for
coffees.
failure to appear. At that point in time, they did tell him to get it solved as quickly as possible.
Alrighty.
And they would
Teleport myself to the DV towing and get off for the night so I can get some sleep, take care of my laundry.
you're fucking old, buddy.
Yeah, Echo.
And then make a
Oh, 4 minutes so my thing goes up. Yeah, but I got court
So
tomorrow.
here's what I'll do
so
for you. I will
hopefully-
temporarily
Surprisingly,
place
our
all the
court-
documents related to
court
this
building
case
is
under
open
seal
tomorrow.
for 30 days.
well, I'm not.
Which
I
means-
already
You
said I'm
have
not getting
30
off
days to
SRP
get in
tomorrow.
touch with the district attorney's office.
What's that? No,
with
I'm not
the
gonna be on.
representatives from DB Towing,
Tomorrow I gotta
whoever you
work,
need
so
to
I
talk
won't be-
to.
I mean, I could
Come up
watch
with a
after 8
plan.
o'clock, but I don't
Bring
plan
it to
be
me,
on.
whether that's expungement through one of the bases provided by law, or
It
whether
is what
the
it
state's
is.
willing to withdraw and have those charges dismissed voluntarily, something along those lines.
So
After
that
the
was the
30 days
arresting officer, that
expire,
was the
those
judge?
records
Yeah.
will be visible
I
to
bet he was
people with
like, oh,
access
wow.
to those systems once
That
again.
sucks.
But I do hear your point. I do sympathize with your client. I wish that he had contacted us ahead of the warrant being issued. I mean, every single citation that every citizen in this county signs, it says the court date right there. It is generally speaking not an excuse that you weren't here for the court date, whether that be, you know, someone who works as a senator or a sanitation worker, anything in between. I do appreciate that
Yay.
what he does,
Okay, my
what he
guy's
did
here.
with surrendering himself to the sheriff's office.
And he'll be
that
back next
does
time.
go some way in my book. So I'm not going to impose any new sanction as a result
Yeah,
of the warrant.
next time I
He's not gonna
stream,
get any.
like I said, I'm doing DV
There's
towing,
going to
but
be
it's
essentially
be-
for the
I
fail
need
to
to do
appear
this
charge.
ATS
I'm not
before
going
I
to
do
impose
anything.
any
ATS or
sentence at
ETS.
this point.
But I gotta do that
He
Halloween event.
Well, there's already
Stated as well that he had tried to pay
Halloween
online
event.
the
There's
moment
only
he
2
got
more
the
weeks
ticket,
left.
Yeah, so I gotta quickly get it done.
Well, you have 1 week
tried
left of
using
Halloween,
the website
and then
of
2 weeks
pay
left
fine,
until the
pay
Christmas
ticket,
event
pay
comes.
fine, and
Yeah,
none
well,
of the above
I need to
was
get that one
actually
done,
working
and
at that time.
any
I
update
don't know if
on
there
when
was a
the
technical
new
error
map,
on behalf
when
of
that
the
came out.
website
Well, did you hear? Did you hear
or
the new
there
map
was
that's gonna be
a
coming out for
typo,
ATS?
But
What?
I believe that's what Mr.
That we're gonna
Vickers
be
was
getting
saying
Canada.
to the lieutenant at that time.
Real?
or
I
to
thought
the
it was
rest of
something
the
else.
officer,
No,
stating
we're
that
so
he had,
yeah, they're making
tried to
Missouri,
pay, but
they're making
technical issues were
Mississippi and Louisiana and those other
So
ones.
that's
But
something
they are
that I
also
can work
making
with.
British
What I
Columbia.
would do is I would direct my court staff here
Really?
to take a look, make sure that your client did make some
I bet
attempts
you,
to get onto
if
that
I look on
website
my
and it
records,
didn't
that thing
work.
should be gone.
They're still,
Not yet,
he
but
should have,
soon.
you know, sent a letter,
Or
made a
should be.
phone call, done something. But if he tried and it didn't work, that makes me a little bit more lenient towards maybe saying that this case needed to be reset
Who's
instead
gonna
of a
get?
warrant
Who's gonna get
issue.
rid of that?
So,
Or make that disappear?
And
just
also,
Simon or
Your Honor,
yeah,
let
go
the
ahead.
record reflect as well that he had tried multiple times within a few hours of since he got the ticket. He was aware of the
that was
the speeding
great.
ticket that he was issued, and he
That's
had
the best.
accepted
Okay,
it
I am
and
gonna
had accepted
out of here.
responsibility. He wasn't well aware of
For
the
those of you watching
speeding ticket,
XenoStream,
the court
hit
date,
that like button and subscribe.
as he wasn't aware that it was a week from
Make
the
sure you
day
take
that
a look
he
at
got
the
ticket,
links down
but
below on
he is
his
aware that he takes
YouTube
full
page.
responsibility for
Look
missing
at all the
ticket,
videos
missing the court date.
and show some support.
But he is
Some
he did
support
try
on
to
his
pay
streams.
the fine multiple times within
What?
a few hours.
Don't you got a
after
court case
he
or no?
had,
No?
gotten that
Or are you just
fine.
watching just
He
for the fun of
knew he
it?
wasn't gonna be
Watching for the fun of it, but I'm gonna
So,
do. I'm gonna get
the
Kirby out,
application
start doing
is
some
managed
shit.
by the
that'd be
Information
cool.
Technology Services
or-
of the state courts.
Like I
So
said,
I will get in touch with
Stitch
them.
was
I will
always
see
be a
what
good
they
one.
have to
Because when he
say.
goes like, I
See if they
jacked
have
her,
any
be like,
records
you
that helps your
fucking don't get
client, and
jacked.
obviously you're
I
entitled to
say
those
when
if
you
they
get jacked,
exist.
okay? Listen here,
If
dog.
that's true, we can talk about it. But what I would like for you to do is take this 30 days. I'm going to
Oh yeah, I
seal
gotta take
all of
meds
these
too.
records related
My
to
timer's gonna go off.
everything
Alrighty.
except the original citation,
Everybody have a
so
good
the
night,
arrest and the
and
warrant.
we'll catch
I'll
you
seal those
next
for 30
time.
days so that
All right, smoke
no
cigarettes.
one other than authorized
Yep,
people
go
by
smoke
this court
cigarettes.
on those records.
And hopefully Xeno will
And I
catch
will
me
give you
on
30 days
trucking
to
one
come up
day,
with a
so we
solution.
can participate.
And then if
Yeah,
the
buddy.
information technology team brings me other information, I'll be sure to pass it along to you
Alrighty.
and to Mr.
Have a good night,
Pearson
Xeno.
Yep.
if that makes any kind of a difference on what my ultimate decision is going to be.
Yeah, no, I have no objections, Your Honor.
All right, so ordered.
Yeah, yeah. My son had received a citation a few days before his untimely death. We have been receiving mail stating, so I'm just wanting to get it taken off his record due to his passing. Let me check.
So you can approach the podium. I heard part of what you're saying.
It's a Kyle Morrison. Hey, Your Honor.
Is it Mr. Morrison? That's you as well?
Yes, my name is Michael Morrison. My son is Kyle Morrison.
Okay. I heard what you said. I'm very sorry to hear about it. Do you know the date that your son received that citation in question?
I believe it was on
I'm pulling the record right now, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm unsure on what the reason behind it was, but my son unfortunately passed away due to a motorcycle accident.
And when did he pass on?
It was 3 days after the citation, so it was on the 19th of the same month.
Your Honor, the state will move to dismiss the citation and to recall the warrant and dismiss any and all outstanding matters for that individual.
I appreciate the state's willingness here. However, anyways, even if the state had objected, in this case I would find that that case was moot. There was no chance for the defendant to argue his innocence or guilt. Defendant is now deceased. There is nothing further to be gained by, especially pending a conviction that will not occur. So that will all be stricken from the record. Warrant will be recalled, records expunged, based on the interests of good public justice administration.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else for the court?
All right. I think that's it, Your Honor. I'll be in my office. Like I said, if you need me, please have one of your staff members buzz me. And otherwise, I'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You don't really.
Yeah, I know. We really should. There's a civil case pending, I believe.
Yes, Your Honor. It is. Look down here. Oh, I hear you. Sorry, I didn't notice who you were. My apologies, Your Honor. It is my client's Nicholas Barmingartner versus a defendant, Chase Rodito.
Alright, I think that's enough court. We're gonna just go spawn at the Humane Labs, get her medical stuff, and call her quits. I'm bringing one of these. I'm bringing two of these. What's in this lunchbox? None. What's in these? So bring our yoga mat with me. Fuck yeah. It's empty. Well, the handgun I have to take. Bring this back over. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for coming and checking out the stream. Until then, we'll see you on the next stream. Bye bye.